to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste.
I'm the king of rock, there is none higher. Sucker MCs should call me sire. To burn my kingdom, you must choose fire. I won't stop rocking till I retire.
Now we rock the party and come correct. All sets are on time and rhyme connect. Got the right to vote and will elect. And other rappers can't stand it, but give us respect. I wanna rock.
What is it? 나는 선어해 낮에는 너만큼 따사로운 그런 선어해 커피 식기도 전에 원샷 때리는 선어해 밤이 오면 심장이 터져버리는 선어해 그런 선어해 아름다워 사랑스러워 그래 너 hey. 그래 바로 너 hey. 아름다워 사랑스러워 그래 너 hey. 그래 바로 너 hey. 지금부터 갈 때까지 가볼까 오빤 강남스타일 강남스타일 오빤 강남스타일 강남스타일 오빤 강남스타일 에이 섹시 레이디 오빤 강남스타일 에이 섹시 레이디 Something strange in your neighborhood. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! If there's something weird and it don't look good, who you gonna call? 오빤 강남스타일 나는 선어해 점잖아 보이지만 놀 땐 노는 선어해 내가 되면 완전 미쳐버리는 선어해 근육보다 사상이 올통벌통한 선어해 그런 선어해 아름다워 사랑스러워 그래 너 hey. 그래 바로 너 hey. 아름다워 사랑스러워 그래 너 hey. 그래 바로 너 hey. 지금부터 갈 때까지 가볼까 오빤 강남스타일 강남스타일 오빤 강남스타일 강남스타일
DJ Cumberbund.
Giant steps are what you take, walking on the moon. I hope my leg don't break, walking on the moon. We could walk forever, walking on the moon. We could be together, walking on the moon. Some may say I'm wishing my days over. I'm giving surprise side bit. Tomorrow's not no way. You stay, I may as well play. Walking back from your house, walking on the moon. Walking back from your house, walking on the moon. My feet they hardly touch the ground, walking on the moon. My feet don't hardly make no sound, walking on the moon. Some may say I'm wishing my days over. I need a surprise side bit. Tomorrow's not no way. You stay, I may as well play.
again to another big Saturday night late night with Adonis Ball. This week in Degeneracy, Saturday night, the 11th of January in the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, we just keep on going. Another night above ground, another night on the right side of the grass, ladies and gentlemen. All of you, I congratulate for making through your week at work. If you're at work right now, thank you very much for working on a Saturday night so the rest of us can take it off and watch late night. I'm Adonis Paul, your your entertainment director here at the Pleasure Palace, Los Tejas, the biggest little city in the little cartoon city in the world. Come through, floss, and we wish y'all would, ladies and gentlemen, here to bring you Late Night with Adonis Paul. The greatest live animated clip show that has ever been in existence. I think I've fully surpassed that other one. Run them the fuck off the internet. Now it's just us, baby. We can get nasty, and that's exactly what we're going to do. That's exactly what we're going to do tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I've got a wonderful show lined up for you, and I'm going to give you a little taste of things to come right now to warm you up. What do you think? It's like a finger on the butthole.
And now for a taste of things to come.
Not in the butthole, just a little tickle. In our first few videos, we're going to look at the California fires. Half the country on fire, half the country frozen. Wow, it's a terrible time to be alive in America. No, I'm just kidding. It's the greatest time. The greatest time ever to be an American. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a bunch of different information about that, stories people are telling. And then after that, we have a stumbling, mumbling fuck who tries to explain his Trump derangement syndrome in politics. We have some bad moms following that. And then Free Delivery, a man who is terrified of a little doggo, yet chose delivering packages as his profession. We're going to check in with Cindy Lauper, do a little trans issues, come back for some retail madness. Then we take a look at what roids can do to you.
I'll call the fucking cops on you, fucking pussy.
Fuck you, pussy, nigga.
Yeah, say it again.
Call the cops.
Say it again! You ain't that, buddy! Trust me! You ain't fucking that!
This is very Italian. Then after that, ladies and gentlemen, we have the cult of COVID. We go around the world to China and Great Britain. We come back, do a little fun and learning. We're going to meet our friend Rick. Ladies and gentlemen, Rick is looking for a family.
Hello.
Hello, Rick.
My name's Rick.
Hey.
I'm looking for a young lady who likes to wear diapers.
Well, that's interesting. We'll get into that here in the first half. Then in Women's Rage, ladies and gentlemen, we've got bitches who are angry at America, James Woods' Queer Rage, and then a lady who's kind of right. Right before we watch a, quote, sovereign citizen mom find out that laws do in fact apply to her. Whether or not they're being fair or not, I will leave that up to you, the audience. Aww. I know, nobody loves you like me. And because nobody loves you like me, that's your first half of Late Night. But ladies and gentlemen, there's an entire second half that comes up after that, including Tales of This Kid. Okay, wow. Wow, wasn't expecting that. Thank you, Sandwich. That was not... Stop clapping. Stop clapping for that. That wasn't the video that was supposed to come up. I know. Sandwich fucks around sometimes. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'll do what I can to ensure that does not happen again, to make sure that we have no technical difficulties on the show. And everyone say hello to Pablo, I guess. Hello! An amazing late night coming up tonight, ladies and gentlemen. But I do need your help. StreamElements.com/the link in the description. My Ko-Fi already has $5 on it, thanks to Texas Spy Historian. Thank you very much. So we're up to 5 for the evening. Or those Rumble Rants. If you get entertained, drop me a few bucks so I can come out and do this all over again. After all, this show only exists because people pay for it to happen. It's all because of you. I'm just a bitch ass who can't draw, ladies and gentlemen. And to prove that to you now, allow me to... I'm in the middle of this. You're looking at a work in progress. I probably shouldn't break this out at all. Yeah, the head's backwards. That's not good. Isn't that weird? I know, it's creepy, right? I still got a lot to do to make it look like this, but I'm working on it. I'm working on some big things for our season 5, ladies and gentlemen. In AP, they can get up and walk around and go smack this little fucker around, you know, more accurately than I can. No, because I hate you. Because I hate you. Not you, audience. I'm talking to Papa. Sammer says he sent a couple of fun videos. You know what? I haven't opened Discord at all today. Not once. I'll have to do that during the break and see what you got for me there. I do like some fun videos. Great Smithadon says, play it again, AP. No. Yeah, it's terrifying when I look directly at the camera, isn't it? Yeah, it's fucked up. It's a fucked up way. I promise you, this is an accurate Adonis Paul looking right at you. I've measured, this is what AP, except for the nose, I have to redraw the nose. This is what AP would look like, looking right at you. Isn't that fucked up? We should take a vote whether or not I should ever do that again. Aren't you just happy with the AP we have? Do I really have to draw one that can turn its head? Do you ever want it to turn its head again? I don't think so. Besides, that really hurts my neck when I do that. Season 5 starts in like September. Yeah, I'm doing the Cobra Kai thing with my season 5. No, I'm just waiting until whenever I get everything done. Whenever I get everything done. Nostradamus says, hey, P, was you in Pinoid's Discord server? Like, ever? Yeah, I don't know if I am now or not. Probably. I don't remember leaving his Discord server. Why? Did fucked up shit happen in there? I don't know about it. If it did, what happened? Why are you asking? It's never good when someone asks that. Keep AP on the 45, you think? Yeah, maybe so. Never turn that head again, says Salty Grower. Yeah, if somebody was, you know, when I get done with it, I'm hoping that it'll be better. I'm about half done right now. I can make it talk. Some of the layers are kind of transparent because I'm using them as guides for the other layers. Your top lip always has to stay in the same place for AP. That's a thing. I feel like that should be the face you play after some fucked up shit. Now, look, I can do some things with it. Let's see. What can I do with it so far, huh? I can make a surprise face. There you go. That's the face of when something fucked up happens. Yeah. Like, so why do I just get a new set? I could just draw a new set and keep the same AP. Because this AP I can't make do things. He's got a little gimp arm. Like, I don't know if any of you ever noticed, but I got a little gimpy fucking left arm. Adonis Paul in the Casino of Time. Why does YouTube always do that top chat crap? I don't know, because they don't want you to hear bad words. So why the server got nuked and everyone got their accounts limited? Oh, well, I didn't. Why? What kind of weird white power shit were you doing in there to get that Discord nuked? So we got it going on over on Rumble. Salty Grower never wants to see that shit again. It's like when Beavis looks at the camera. That's what I thought too. I even I almost drew the nose the same way. It shouldn't happen often. Just beating your thing and not changing arms. Yeah, that's what happened. I like 2018 era AP design. I like the almost black and white design. All the colors washed out design. Kind of has an Applegate cult feeler look. I mean, I could just give up. I'm good with that too. Our girl Borna Hula out there giving some love to Salmon. She's just gonna call her name. She's gonna. Why do you abuse my hula like that? God Jesus says best guy on Rumble. It's true. It's true. I'm #1 guy on Rumble. StreamElements.com/. Not tonight. Not tonight on my Ko-Fi. Speaking monetarily, I'm not doing the best, but OE800 gave us a little boost, bringing us up to $25 for the evening. Says your show never disappoints. Well, it disappoints me sometimes, to be honest. They can't all be 10 out of 10 shows, but tonight, I have a feeling it will be. And Jeff Bader, keep doing what you've been doing in secret. I'm going to have a whole lot of new footage for this little thing. 2025, I think. Maybe I need to get some new LA on Fire footage. Where can I find some of that? I kid. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, OE800. Thomas Lehman, I quote the great philosopher Billy Joel, don't go changing to try to please me. You've come a long way from the Drugs and Booze podcast, AP. Yeah, where I didn't move at all. It was just a frog head. Oh, Sam says you never mean to hula. I've seen you do it, but I know you're doing it to try to straighten her life out. Cynically Insane says no teeth in real AP. That's correct. That's correct. I'm waiting for some glue to set. I did repair them, and then when the glue sets, I'm going to put in a soft liner, if you must know, and then I'll have my teeth back. So I have to wait 12 hours. I don't know what I'll do with that 12 hours. I'll get high and sleep, probably. Brandon Meth, Hula, come over to where you are loved. That sandwich guy is an F slur, says Brandon Meth. Inviting Hula over to Rumble to go party with the Rumble people. Shake that ass over there. Hula, you can pull your whole ass out on Rumble. Ain't nobody give a fuck. Rumble doesn't have the resources to stop you. I pull titties out over there all the time. Randall Flagg says, Hula has an ass so tight that if you bounce a quarter off of it, it'll give you change. Damn. I didn't know about all that. I want to see that butt. Got my first Ko-Fi of the evening. It's Mecha X the Masked Gamer for $5. Saying, here's $5, bringing us up to $30. Is my way, as a way of one of my relatives thanking you for calling out the dumbass mayor of Los Angeles and Governor Newsom, AP. Well, you know what? Thank you very much. Fuck them both. Doing a terrible job. And I think we're going to be doing a little more of that tonight. I don't know if having a bunch of lesbians running your fire department has anything to do with these fires being out of control, but I know they're happening at the same time. I don't know if there's a correlation. The winds are spreading that shit. I don't know if any fire department would have it under control right now, but I'll say this. A bunch of straight men would probably be faring better. They say, what, 20% of their force is women? I'm guessing they would be doing 20% better. Yeah. Cooler King says, sandwich and F-slur? No, they're just saying that to try to get him to go over there himself. Sandwich says, do the surprise face, do you have to shout? I can't even, how do you say that? Tabone? No, I don't know what that means. Massive rug munchers. The rug munching, the rug munching capital is San Francisco, where all of those trucks from Oregon had to stop to get, 60 trucks I heard came from Oregon. And I haven't been able to find this on the news. Let me be clear. I have not been able to find a corresponding news source to confirm this information. But that doesn't mean it's not happening. Supposedly, 60 fire trucks were sent from Oregon and were stopped for emissions testing and are all waiting to be emissions tested before they can be allowed to help in the California fires. Tout à bon. The chicken in the David Lynch short, What Happened to Jack? I don't think I ever saw that. And if I did, I forgot it. I'm sorry. It's a weird time right now, man. I feel like Democrats are doing the Democrat establishment is doing everything they can to try to kick Trump in the dick, including letting LA burn. Biden says they're going to get 100% recompensation. We're going to make you 100% whole, Los Angeles. Really? What about the people of Florida, North Carolina, New Orleans, Houston, the Gulf Coast? Whenever a hurricane comes through, here's like what would they get? Like $700? But you guys in LA, you celebrities that'll speak really highly of us. Let's pay you off. No, I don't think Mark Ruffalo needs our help getting another mansion. He can recoup his losses and move to the fucking suburbs. If people want me to give a fuck about LA being on fire, they need to stop having celebrities talking about their shit burning. I want to hear from the regular family people. That's who I feel sorry for. The people that will actually take a significant loss. That their standard of living will be crippled from this. They had to move to a fucking apartment far away because of this shit happening. That's tragic. Think I give a fuck about Paris Hilton's house? She'll just go buy another one. She'll still be drinking Cristal. She'll still be driving around in a nice new car. I'm not saying that it doesn't hurt. I'm just saying, don't let these people take the fucking spotlight. Any news about Hula and the wannabe crazy Kimber stalking her? Oh, Hula is, are you being stalked by Chainsaw B now? Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Or are you talking about Sam? Sam's not really a Kimber-style stalker. Sam is just a secret stalker who pretends she doesn't watch all this shit that Hula does and that I do. Like, she just posted on her Facebook, like, not a couple hours ago. So I'll read it to you. Just unprovoked. I know I didn't do anything. I was wondering, what did Hula say to make Sam pop up and think this in her little Sam brain? If being a Karen means advocating for safety, accountability, and standing up for what's right, then I'll gladly wear that crown. Hula, did you call this bitch a Karen recently? Because you know she didn't just come up with that. I have a strong feeling that if you do the research, you will find Hula calling her a Karen within the last 24 hours, and Sam just had this brilliant retort when she was on her way back from community theater practice. Ah, what a dumb bitch. Mel Gibson's place burned down, and it looked like Dresden. Mel Gibson's already out there helping other people. Pablo got to meet Mel Gibson this week. Did you know that? Yeah, he took a little trip to the real world to go report on the fires. He ended up meeting up with Mel Gibson. I'm not fucking kidding. Hold on a sec. I'll show you the footage.
I am here helping my friend Mel Gibson, el del Patriota. Mel Gibson. Are you Mel Gibson?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Pablo, you're such a fucking mark. You're on the job. You're not supposed to be acting like that, man. But you did. I mean, you had a good time when you went to the real world.
Sí.
Yeah, you had a good time. You got to meet Mel Gibson, man. That's pretty cool. See. Yeah. Would you like to say anything to Mel Gibson or any of your people in LA or
Shout out to all my guatos.
All right, just the guatos, huh? Well, none of them are legal, so I mean, Trump will be tossing them out soon anyway, and rightfully so. Refreshing my Ko-Fi, Bane Coop came in for 5 and says, am I the only one that thinks that LA needs to be burned to the ground? The hobos alone are reason enough. They got hobos out there starting massive fires. No, not massive. Massive amounts of fires. I've got 3 videos of hobos just starting fires. Just like, hey, here's our opportunity to burn the place down. I never thought that the hobo would be our ally. No, I'm sorry. We have to protect LA. Because Jews live there. Thank you very much, Bane Coof. Going over to Rumble, see if anyone has been generous over on Rumble tonight. Another 5 from Mecha X, a mystery gamer, bringing us up to $35. Saying, ask our little alien homie to blast the mayor of LA and noose him out of existence for us. Please, Adonis. I don't know if he's really old enough to kill yet. I'll ask. Boy, would you like to murder people? Ha. Oh. Why not? Oh, because he's lazy, and as long as Gavin Newsom and the mayor of LA are going to be doing all the destruction for him, he's just going to sit here on the couch and watch. Pretty smart, kid. Hey, man, give a shout out to Mecha X, the mystery gamer. He likes you. Well, there you go, bud. How come every other character can look right at the camera but me? I just can never turn my head. I think we decided that tonight. I should stop drawing different versions of AP and in different positions and start just drawing a new set. Huh? Is that it? Just moving right along. Dugga-dung. It's up to you guys. I was doing it to impress you. If you still will financially support the show looking like this, I'll keep it like this. I don't give a fuck. It's all about talking shit about videos and assholes to me. Spider McGee for 2 says, pray for Adrastia. You know what to ask for. Yeah, I know what to ask for. You know, if I were to pray for Adrastia, it wouldn't really be a prayer. When you ask God for bad things, I think that's called a curse. Oh yeah, it's absolutely Antifa. Antifa and bums. They're the only people who think that anyone with anything should have it burned down. AG Luck says AP needs to grow a beard. You need to grow a pancreas. What do you think about that? Why don't we drop that AG Luck GoFundMe in the chat there, so he can grow his little pancreas back. You grow a pancreas, I'll grow a beard. How about that, buddy? Here, I'll make you a moderator so you can drop your link. You have permission. As long as nobody pays you before they pay me. You know, that's how referrals work. Going back over to Rumble. Joda McGinnis says, it was a good time. My favorite political time ever in my life. Can we go back to 2016 when I was beating their asses in the street? Oh, if I could have only been at like one of those Battle of Berkeley situations. Oh, that would have been great. Instead, I just got Laura. I got a crazy queer lady who defends pedophiles from Austin. Wow. What a fucking nemesis. Sam says, you might have enough white people cred saved up now, AP. You might be able to do the curse of the white man from town now. I did. To the aforementioned person. It's called getting a lawyer. That shut him up. Couple of sheriffs come to your door knocking, asking questions about some fucked up shit, you know, then maybe you get quiet. You know? Do not let Chuck know I said that, though. I won't tell Chuck. Surely he's not here. He's surely choosing to watch Alf over this, which is what's on Trader Horn right now. Oh, remember Moldy Locks? That bitch got knocked the fuck out, and it was great. 11:31 p.m. here in fabulous Los Teos, broadcasting live from Adonis Paul's Pleasure Palace Hotel, Casino Resort and Gun Range. I'm Adonis Paul, your food and beverage, your entertainment director, bringing you late night. performances out here. Blando gives me a little mercy tip for 5. Thank you. I will take a pity fuck in a second. No problem. But do you know who really needs our pity right now? The fine people of California. It's true. Ladies and gentlemen, as we were talking about earlier, I keep hearing these stories about fire trucks from Oregon getting stopped and delayed for emissions testing. Let's hear these stories, even though, again, I haven't been able to find a news story about it, but it's probably not a story the media wants to tell.
What a scam. They just talked to the senator of California, and here's the update. They're talking about something completely irrelevant. Oregon sent 60 fire trucks, only for them to get stopped in San Francisco for, guess what? Emissions testing.
No. Just tell them no. That's it. Just no. We're not doing this. Just keep driving. And when you get pulled over, pull out cameras and go your live. Tell us why we can't go and fight these fires.
Probably not going to pass. The whole state's on fire, and they're finding a reason to not allow 60 more fire trucks to come help us out. That sounds like they want us to burn.
Yes. You see, Trump is coming into office, and they want to try to cripple him. And if that means killing you and burning your family shit down, they're willing to do that.
I'm in shock. I'm pissed. I don't know what to do. I'm actually going to have to evacuate. Like, you guys don't understand. Where this fire is, my house is like right there. Like I'm right here.
Yeah? Well, you probably need a fire truck. So one guy said it, right? But that doesn't really mean anything.
You just wait till you hear this. The Santa Monica Observer is reporting that 60 Oregon fire trucks sent to assist the California firefighting is lacking smog certification. The fire trucks are being held in Sacramento for emissions testing. You seriously can't make this stuff up.
Delaying fire rescue so you can emissions test the fire trucks. That sounds ridiculous. And if they're from a different state than California, I'm to understand, California has higher emissions standards than Oregon. So there's a possibility they won't pass. So if this is true, what happens if they don't pass emissions testing? Do they get a ticket and move on? Or do they not allow them to go help? I want to know more about this, but they said, and it was some small Santa Monica paper reporting on it. I wasn't able to find this. But on the other hand, it's not something the liberal media would report on either. So who knows? Just letting you know what the story is. Brad Young put in 5 for the war effort. Thank you very much, Brad. And Cornelius Buttknuckle says you can't show it on air, but it's funny. That's a real site. Oh wow, I'm gonna go there.
How much smog is being released from the fires? When I first heard it, I said, no way. They're not going to turn away help. But it
Samus got me the link to the actual story here. Our original story was based on a tweet that has since been deleted. The original tweet is below. We're unable to verify the original tweet, so we're taking it down. We were asked to take it down because we can't have people like you posting misinformation during an emergency. This is from a local official. And, yeah, it looks like this was community noted. 75 fire engines arrived in the Los Angeles area on Thursday. They completed a routine safety truck and began on Friday morning. This is confirmed by the Oregon State Fire Marshal. Looks like this is fake news. Looks like this was fake news. You see? That's why I prefaced it as such. Looks like this was bullshit or a cover-up. You be the judge. I don't know what to tell you. Apparently, the tweet was deleted reporting on it. And officials that were unnamed told the Santa Monica Gazette that they were to take it all down because it was misinformation. But then again, COVID was misinformation too, right? Ivermectin didn't work. It was horse medicine, as I recall. But it did. Masking was supposed to save us all, but it did nothing. Staying inside only spread the disease worse, and our children were cognitively crippled for a generation. Everything I just said would have been medical information and got me tossed off the air a couple years ago. All verified as true now. So who fucking knows? Well, I know where some of the fires started. Los Angeles, the only city where you can have a major natural disaster, like a fire, consuming the whole city, and bums will be like, yeah, now's a good time for us to start fires too. Anyone who has stuff, let's burn it down. Just like looters, people setting fires right now should be drug out into the middle of the street and have a bullet put right into the middle of their forehead. Boom! As an example to the others. And I'm sorry. No trial, no jury. We catch you doing that, we drag you in the middle of the street, we put one in your fucking head. We'd have a better society if we did shit like that from time to time. I believe that. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm a fascist. Maybe Laura's right. But when I see looters, when I see people exacerbating something like this would be like if during Katrina, when the levees broke, where the levees hadn't already broken, motherfuckers were trying to destroy the levees there too. You should be shot.
Started the West Hills fire.
It shouldn't get to the police. It should be a situation where the police get there and the whole neighborhood stand there like, we don't know what happened. Oh no, the cameras on the lights, that somebody cut them during the storm. I don't know what happened. Oops. Anyone they accuse of the crime, 6 people come out and be like, they were with me.
Started at a parking lot. He's going to come over here and light up this area.
Oh my gosh. No, this is crazy. I can't even believe it. Because I'm like
a 30-year-old guy, you know.
Crazy. Because I'm like, how does a fire jump literal cities?
I know. I can understand there, but all the way over
exactly.
to West Hills,
that doesn't make any sense. Okay.
All right.
Thanks for letting me know, guys.
What fucking Adrastian trash. Well, I don't have anything, so I should just burn everything else down. I hope everyone else gets fucked just like I got fucked.
Yeah.
I know I'm just poor, but I know I'm going to go and burn down anyone who works for anything. Lazy, worthless pieces of shit. It didn't stop there. There's a bunch of them.
This is a real text that I just received from a friend of mine about the fires. I'm not going to cry because I got torn apart for my last TikTok video where I cried about my house maybe burning down. I'll spare you. She's on a plane and I said, you know, do you want me to go to your house and get stuff out? Like things that you can't replace. I'll go right now, even though the area is evacuated. She wrote back, you can't get in. Topanga's barricaded. The back way we use is being guarded by fire trucks now because some of the neighbors caught a guy setting more fires on the back of our hill.
Who do you think's doing that? What ideology do you think those people follow? The ideology that says, oh, the cities are burning. Let's start the fucking fires. Let's start more. Let's burn down some rich people's shit. What ideology do you think that is?
They chased him away. They called 911. I think they caught the guy recently in Woodland Hills trying to put gasoline in sewers. It's happening all over.
I bet it is. This is their chance to get away with it.
Okay, happy to talk about climate change. I'm not a scientist, so I don't understand enough about it to weigh in. I think this is also a mental illness crisis. And what do you say, offed? What do you say, unalived? When someone unalives someone, I'm the first person to go, I'd like to hear their side of the story.
Oh, really? Okay. I'm starting to not feel sorry for these people burning your house down. I now understand what ideology you hail from. That's some leftist shit. Well, there's a murderer. I want to hear what their side of the story is. No, it doesn't matter.
I'm sure they should be in jail, but like, I just want to hear their side of the story. Arsonists. I don't need to hear your side of the story.
Oh, so when it comes to somebody hurting you and your family, drag them out in the street and shoot them. But if it's somebody else getting murdered, you want to hear their side of the story. Maybe they should go to jail. But when it's endangering your shit, then they should be. All right, I got you. You fucking idiot. Oh. Will somebody please explain why the fire hydrants don't have water?
Look, you know, I think you're getting a bad rap. I know you're getting a bad rap about these fire hydrants don't have enough
Motherfucker, you don't know shit. You can't even think.
water in them. Give me a break. Give me a break. What this is all about is the utilities, understandably. What they did is they cut off power because they're worried about these high tension lines coming down and causing more fires in the wind, right? When they do that, guess what?
Biden's like, let me give you the official story. This is the story we're sticking with. Don T. Rump comes through with a little truth for us and says, lazy scumbags lighting fires. One round behind the ear and leave the body in the street for notification. That chick is the problem in Cali. I agree. You know, I'm sitting there like, wow, people are lighting her property on fire. And then she showed us why we shouldn't care. Don, I'm going to give you a special message from Mr. T.
Some people expect a free ride through life, cruising by on good look. You know, there comes a time when you got to make up your own mind. You got to do what's right, and what's right for you. It sounds easy, don't it? But it ain't. Making your own decision is part of growing up. It's tough, because you learn there's more than one way to go. So think hard. Make the best choice you can. If you respect your decision, so will everyone else, especially me, Mr. T.
That's right, Don. Stick to those guns, and Mr. T will respect your decisions. Bane Coopford 10 says it's not climate change, these idiots. It's trees not from California planted decades ago that go up like kindling. No brush burns, no water. Yeah, you know, maybe if you didn't sell all your state's water to fucking Nestle, you'd have some reservoirs. And by the way, fuck the smelts.
Shut off the power that controls the ability to pump the water. And so now they're getting generators here. I mean, this is complicated stuff. They're going to have a lot of...
Yeah, it really is complicated stuff. I wish there were some competent, responsible people who could make hard decisions there instead of people being like, oh, what are we going to do to protect the gays and the queers?
Demagogues out there trying to take advantage of it. But you're doing the right thing. We're going to get it done, God willing. And I say to the people of Southern California, God bless you.
God help you, is what he means to say. God help you.
Stay strong. Stay strong. We're not going anywhere.
Yeah, you are. You're going somewhere in 9 days. Back home, where you belong, you old fuck. Brentwood now is under threat. Good thing OJ went before all this.
This is extremely serious. Last night, we saw this fire push north, and a lot of people in the Encino area were worried, and they were forced to evacuate, and they actually were set in a mood to get ready to go. Now we've seen a change in this fire, where now it's directing south in Mandeville Canyon, and now threatening the community of Brentwood. You can see how dangerously close these flames are to Brentwood now, and actually the fire department are set up in these neighborhoods.
You know what's weird? Whenever they run out of space, you know, like in Maui, or like in Malibu, they say nobody can build anymore. Suddenly everything burns down. How fortuitous for people who run banks and build houses and shit. Huh. I wonder who those people are. Let's go ask CNN. Well, no, we can't ask CNN anything because the most explosive thing about the fires was what happened on this panel.
You might have recall a news story from last year. There was some interest in the fire departments and the firefighters in California, and the interest was that there were too many white men who were firefighters, and we need to have a program in California to make sure we don't have enough white men as firefighters. So we have.
Suddenly the black lady's got to jump in. Well, if this fire was 100% black women, it would have already been. No, you would have ran because we would have caught on fire.
So we have BDI.
We can't have black women doing dangerous shit. Black women invented the phrase, I'm not going in there.
And yet, I'm wondering.
Look, I'm sorry, my beautiful black queens. I love you out there, but you know as well as I do, no black woman is going to pay $400 for her fucking hair and then run that hair into a fire. Fuck that.
Now, if your house is burning down,
Hold
how
on.
much do you care what color the
Congresswoman,
firefighters
you
are?
can respond and then we'll...
Listen, I am so tired. You know what? There was an article that just came out that said that actually the most educated demographic in this country right now is black women.
Really? And why aren't they the richest demographic in this country? Why aren't they the most successful? Because just because you get a bullshit-ass degree does not mean you can apply that to a career. That's why. Do you know how many black women get, like, racial studies degrees and shit like that? Degrees that... I saw one that had... she made up her own course. Got a degree in her own shit. Yeah, so why aren't they the most successful demographic if they're the most educated? Why don't their relationships ever work out 70% of the time? Why can't a man... They raise their, children with a man? Something doesn't sound right about these numbers. I feel like the more educated demographics would have more success and wealth and success in their relationships and personal lives. And nope, no. Still fighting outside the club, huh?
So let me be clear. Because you are a woman, or because I know that some of the right has been sharing these photos of the fact that I believe that the fire chief may be a woman. Or
no, it's not just one. It's three. Everyone who runs the LA Fire Department is a lesbian. Explain that. Explain how the three best people for that job were lesbians. In fact, no. I have a nice lady who's going to ask the question.
That has nothing to do with it. We are looking at qualifications. What diversity, equity, and inclusion has always been about is saying, you know what? Open this up. Don't just look at...
Nobody told black women they couldn't be firefighters. We had to lower the standards to let you women be firefighters.
The white men. Open it up.
Yeah, they're all Christian, too.
Recognize that other people can be qualified. And the fact that we want to, at a time when people are dying, decide that a country of immigrants is failing or people are dying because the same very people that built this country, because the last time I checked, y'all didn't say that anything was wrong with...
Black women did not build this country. I'm sorry. You lost me. Black women did not build this country. This country was not built on the backs of slaves. Slaves were only owned by 2% of the wealthiest landowners in the South. I'm sorry. No. Slaves were not architects and stonemasons and farmers and shit. They were equipment. And there weren't that fucking many of them.
The White House, and I can promise you, it was my ancestors that built the White House. So listen.
No, it wasn't. At best, your ancestors, pulled some bricks to where other people were building the White House.
If we have been good enough to build this country...
Well, but see, that's rude. You can't just tell this bitch and be like, no, they didn't. No, they didn't. That's not true. You can't tell the truth to somebody of another race in our country. When they're bragging, making shit up about their own, you can't go, that is factually incorrect, ma'am. How the fuck would a slave know how to be an architect? How the fuck would a slave know how to be a stonemason?
We are good enough to serve and die overseas. We are good enough to serve in other ways. And the fact that people...
You're good enough to serve as firefighters. Why should you be put over other people is the question.
Actually decide that they want to engage in public service.
No one's saying... Now, see how she just conflated this all to black people? No one is complaining about black men being firefighters. We are complaining about a city burning down at the mercy of three fucking lesbians.
Whether it's sitting in Congress or whether it's serving on the fire department or the police department should not be an issue.
Nobody has ever... She's just making shit up. This dumb bitch is just making shit up now. But she can't talk to this bitch.
Yeah, so you're telling me the three best candidates for the Los Angeles Fire Department are three women who are all lesbians? You think DEI is more important than people whose houses are burned to the ground?
Yeah, just statistically speaking. How is it possible that the three best candidates were all lesbians? Lesbians are such a small portion of the population, even in LA. the strongest, fastest, best, and smartest of our fire. They just all were let. Wow. Amazing, right? Or this is an example of what DEI does. It just puts people into these positions because of what they are, not what they can do and what they know. And then you have situations like this where the whole city's burning down and they're like, oh, it's not our fault. It's somehow Republicans who were never in charge of our state.
Lost everything? I don't think so. So Christina Crowley, who's our fire chief, her salary is $439,000 a year. Christina Kempner, assistant chief salary, $264,000 a year. Christine Larson, equity chief salary, probably a fake job anyways, $399,000. Around 13.9% of firefighters are women. Fewer than 2% of those women are lesbian. Under 6% of fire chiefs are female. So statistically speaking, it's unlikely that our top 3 candidates for LAFD...
Oh, it's not just unlikely. It's fucking impossible.
Let alone one.
And when something bad happens, you never want to hear that the best aren't at the helm. We're not hearing that the best were on vacation, that the best were unrecruitable. We're hearing they denied the best and put in some coochie munchers.
Would all be lesbians, and one of them are black as well. The odds are basically, impossible. Oh, and if that doesn't anger you enough, the new head of LA Department of Water and Power...
Try to imagine if there was a man who was the fire chief and was like, I only want to hire hot bitches from now on, because that's who I like to fuck. All of the leadership must be people I like to fuck. How inappropriate would that be? That's what's happening here.
Janice Quinones or something. She was recommended by who? Oh, Karen Bass back in May.
Pookie for 5 says, TSD, total smelt death. All of the smelt must fucking die to save California, he says. And I agree. A fish is not, all the fish isn't worth one human, goddammit. In an area. Not all the fish, of course. Somebody's going to have to die. And Anonymous says the 3 Scissor Sisters. That's a great name for them. Blando also says, Grok is kind when describing you. His content spans humor, late-night show formats, and seems to maintain a satirical or comedic tone throughout, with an emphasis on entertainment that doesn't take itself too seriously. Now kill Pablo. Oh, Pablo. After getting such a good review, I gotta pop him off. I hope that happens every time someone says something nice about me.
2024, she makes $750,000 a year, nearly twice as much as the man who had that job before her. So what is this? This is clear Democrat corruption.
It's queer, brown female supremacy.
Which we see every day in California, giving their friends jobs. And then if you were to question it, they throw DEI in your face.
$5 to the goal. Amazing. Amazing. Well, not to the goal, to our first bomb. I think that lady has a point. Again, statistically speaking, it seems you've turned down a lot of better candidates so you could have the 3 Scissor Sisters. And now that there is a giant fucking emergency and they don't measure up, and your police force or your fire department isn't measuring up, you're looking for anything else to blame. Shit, I would be too. Whitney Cummings, she noticed it too.
All right, like everyone, I'm trying to figure out how this happened in California so that I don't say something that's inaccurate. I came across a video of the fire chief, a lesbian. Love it, great. Fan of lesbians, try to be one, didn't take. I don't think I'm a lesbian, I live in Los Angeles, and the men are so effeminate that honestly at this point, dating a woman is like the straightest thing you can do. So anyway, talking about recruiting more lesbians into the LAFD to be firefighters. I think lesbians can be firefighters. Dope, fine. I'm not thinking about your genitals or your preferences when I need a hero, right? But is that not...
I think of lesbian firefighters like I think of lesbian cops. I don't mind as long as you sprinkled in there and you're not like the main force. There better be some men to back you up quick. Because in reality, 99% of men can beat up 99% of women. Because 99% of men are stronger than 99% of women. That's a fact. If it's a job that may require intense physical strength, yeah, I'm going to hope a man shows up.
Like, why is it okay? That'd be like a gay
Let that bitch hold the back of the hose next to the truck or something.
man being like, we need more gay men in here. That'd be like me going, we need more hot guys in here to be firefighters. That would be like a dude being like, we just need more hot blondes. That's what we need, and I will not stop until there are more people.
If we could deploy hot blondes to like kitchen fires or something, or barbecue pit fires, that'd be cool. Little shits. They can come entertain us while they put it out. Something I could put out myself. Like a toaster that catches on fire and I dump it in the backyard. Then some hot bikini. Yeah, that'd be fine.
That I'm attracted to, or that are in my dating pool. Like, isn't that essentially just recruiting people in your dating pool?
Yeah, it's disgusting.
To work at your office? Wait.
Snarl Barkley and Brad Young came in at exactly the same time. I couldn't even call it. I have to give them both credit. Brad Young says, just want to snipe that bomb. And Snarl Barkley said, pour some culture on me. Well, now that we're done with Whitney Cummings, perhaps I will.
White people.
Praise God. Praise God. That was amazing. Thank you both very much. Teal, right on your heels, saying, fun fact, the odds that 3 lesbians, whose name all happen to be Kristen, to have qualifications to be chief and assistant fire chief is 1 in 68,000. Those D-yikes are plants. DIE, or DEI, is also known as affirmative action with extra steps. Yeah, it started as affirmative action, then it was something else for a while, and then it became DEI. They just changed it. Whenever we prove it's a bad idea, they just change its name. They repackage it and try to remarket it. Pathetic. Almost like this dumb bitch is pathetic.
Ma'am,
What the fuck are you? Did you get hurt in a fire? Is that why? Did the fires already get you? Oh no.
Ma'am, I already have renter's insurance with y'all. I already have it. I'm just trying to make a payment.
It was canceled 6 months ago. You had it.
I don't know who canceled it. I ain't never canceled it. I ain't getting no.
So what happened here is this very ignorant, no class person right here 6 months ago, she stopped paying for her renter's insurance. Continued to pay for her car insurance. Her renter's insurance got canceled. And now that the fires are on the way, she would like to pay her renter's insurance bill and just get it back.
Notification saying it was canceled. I ain't getting none of that. I still got car insurance with y'all.
According to the computer here, it shows that a letter was indeed sent out about a couple weeks after it was canceled out.
Okay, ma'am. Like how we can fix it? I'm just trying to fix it.
How we can fix it? Well, you owe them. You probably owe them a little money now.
I gotta leave out in a minute. I got somewhere to be. I'm just trying to see how we can fix it.
Well, right now, there's nothing we can do. Maybe you can call back in maybe another 6 months and see if we're able to insure you.
Call back? 6 months? You gotta be kidding. I ain't speak to a supervisor.
I would not let you speak to a supervisor. I'd come up with any reason not to. Just be flat out like, no. No, we don't want... I'm so sure that we don't want your business that I'm just going to tell you no. You ignorant bitch.
Right now, the supervisor is busy, and they won't be able to assist. Is there anything I can help you with in the meantime?
I'm just told you. You said you ain't able to assist. I'm trying to pay my bill.
You don't have a bill to pay, ma'am. Your auto insurance is already paid up.
Y'all giving me the renters for free?
Oh, you ignorant slut.
You don't have it, ma'am.
Ma'am, that's...
Are you like a white girl whose mom had an affair with a black guy when she was pregnant with you? What happened to your face?
Ma'am?
What's with that shit?
Ma'am, that's what I'm saying.
You look like somebody who stuck her head in a hole and a homeless man blast dookie on you.
Y'all, I had the insurance. I don't know why y'all cancel it. Hello?
Goodbye.
Hello? Are you fucking... You gotta be fucking...
She said goodbye. Aww. Well, it looks like you're not going to recoup anything. Take a Drastia with you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, this stumbling, mumbling fuck is going to try to explain his way out of a legitimate good question.
I could take a couple of questions. I do have to jump on a call here in a few minutes.
With that, I mean, with what you just mentioned and kicked off here, is now the right time to have a special legislative session on allocating money to fight Trump in a way that you could already do without a special legislative session?
What she's asking is, since these fires are burning their way across your state, is now the time to be wasting your time trying to fight the upcoming administration instead of fight these fires? Now listen to this dumbass. Hold on, I need to put some special music on for this. What would be right? You can't beat a classic. Where's my Benny soundtrack?
So I'm here to address these wildfires. This is it. So I'm here to address these wildfires. This is a historic
day, Junior.
Historic wildfire. This is a historic event. These wildfires, as I mentioned, are going to be quite possibly some of the worst wildfires and disasters in the state and in national history.
Sir, we need answers.
While this wildfire is happening, and while people are trying to understand what's going on and are worried about disaster relief, worried about the ability to get homeowners insurance, your chamber gabbled into a special legislative session to prepare for Donald Trump in a way that you are already able to do without a special legislative session. So again, is now the right time for that?
So certainly our focus right now is Speaker Ashley. At this moment, my colleagues and I, we are acting with great urgency to ensure that we're providing much needed relief to Angelenos, to ensure that we...
What relief? Answer the question. Is now the right time to be doing your Donald Trump propaganda shit?
Understand what it's going to take for this region to recover, and to support those that have been most impacted by this disaster. The response from our first responders has been unprecedented. And they're doing all that they can to control and contain, again, these multiple fires. They're doing whatever they can to ensure that that they're keeping people safe now, and again, in anticipation and in preparation for recovery. And
so you're not going to answer the question, huh? That's cool. I respect that. Not. Bad moms, bad moms. It's time to step out of the political sphere and get into more fun shit. This mom got too drunk to remember she had kids.
Hi there. Hey, okay? Everything's okay.
That's exactly how I look when a cop shows up at my door, except I don't open it. That's me up against the other side of the door looking through the peephole. She's like, wait a minute. The door's supposed to be here. There's a police officer looking at me. Oh, she is fucked up.
Hi there. Hey, okay? Everything's okay.
You're okay.
Do you have a son named Jackson or Colton? Yeah. Do you have a son named Jackson? I do. Okay. Is someone supposed to pick him up from school today?
Yeah? Who was that?
Okay, who's supposed to pick him up from school?
He doesn't know time right now.
Yo, hey, Colton, stop being a little fucking snitch. Shut the fuck up, man.
Okay. She doesn't know time.
Okay.
Do you know what time it is?
Yeah.
So who's supposed to pick your kid up?
Are you serious?
Yes. Yes, there's a number of police officers at your door with your child who's explaining that you don't know how time works when you're high. Yes, things have gotten very serious, ma'am.
Of course I will.
Okay. How much have you had to drink today?
No.
Recoup a little bit? All right, lock in. Lock in. This is serious. Try it again. We're going to start over. 3, 2, 1. Explain yourself.
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
Okay, even though I can smell it on you. Is there
Smell it on her. Her eyes are pure fucking pupil.
another adult here in this house?
Are you kidding me?
Man,
I don't think this is just alcohol.
I wouldn't be asking these questions if I was kidding. I've been here
I think there might be a little Xanax in the equation here, something like that.
No.
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
Okay, even though I can smell it on you. Is there another adult here in this house?
Are you kidding me?
Ma'am, I wouldn't be asking these questions if I was kidding. I've been here before for this exact same issue.
No.
Yes, I have.
And no.
Okay.
I have not been drinking today.
I'm not sure if I believe her. Ma'am, I think you've been drinking today again. You left your child at school. No child wants to be left at school. School sucks. It's not a place for good kids. Not anymore. Speaking of things that really are out of place, if you're a delivery man, shouldn't you be not so afraid of such a tiny dog? Wake up, chat. Hey, that could have been fragile. What the fuck? My package didn't deserve that.
You goddamn little fucking shit!
Hey, dude, he lost his mind. It's just a little guy. Calm down.
Hey!
Oh, Mr. Yes said that lady sounds like she smoked 40 packs a day for 30 years and is by definition a white trash mom. Her son is white. Colton is a white name. Now, what about Colton Wood? Got you there. That's actually his N-word name. Cooler King says, I gave Chuck 5, so here's yours too. Well, hey, thanks. I really appreciate you being fair about that. You didn't have to do that, but you did. That's really cool of you.
Ow! You little fucking shit!
Fuck you, dude.
You goddamn little... Hey! Ow! You goddamn little fucking shit! Motherfucker!
Where's the neighbor to come out and just go, shut up? Oh, fuck that FedEx guy, man. And now, I want to look at aging celebrities. My friend, it's time we check back in on our friend Cindy Lauper. Last time we saw her on Aging Celebrities, she looked pretty bad, I'm not going to lie. I love Cindy Lauper, though. I won't go as hard on her as I do with other people. It's really sad every time I do this, but Cindy, take it away. Oh my god, I was hoping it was a one-off last time. Alright, she's moving. She's thick, but she's moving. Dressed like an alien or something. That's alright, she's Cindy Lauper, though. She's always had non-conventional style. That's why we love her. To impress the shit out of me, as long as you can still sing, Cindy. I love you, Cindy. You can retire now. It's cool. It's better to, like Seinfeld said, you want to go out kind of on top. You don't want to wait until Cindy, we love you. We, your fans, love you. But it's time to hang it up. Oh my god. You know what's worse? If I knew she was coming into town, I would definitely go see that show. Hold on. She's on tour. Cindy Lauper tour. Huh. Oh, she's in the UK right now. And she goes to Poland, France, Japan. Nope. Looks like I missed out on this. Cindy, I love you. I want the best for you. That's why I want you to get paid off, like, books and appearances now, okay? Ideas we used to play with, they're finally taking shape now. Good enough for you, it's good enough for me, it's good. Oh no. She kind of got it. Oh, I want to see her tour with Feldman. I would definitely go see her and Feldman on tour together. Holy shit. I might coom. No, not Feldman. You know why I hate Feldman? And I'll tell you why I hate Feldman now. I used to, ironically love Corey Feldman. And then I learned that he tried to, extort cash for information on pedophiles. And now I hate Corey Feldman. That's not something you wait for the payout on, Corey. Also, your friend probably molested Corey Haim. Trans issues. Speaking of people who get accused, allegedly, of such things.
You want to do it in my butt? In my butt? You want to do it in my butt? In my butt? Let's do it in the butt. Okay.
Tonight in trans issues, this person needs TikTok because it comforts it.
I just don't understand how it's democracy that a bunch of old white people...
When will it be enough fucking holes in your face for you people? You play Marvel. What's your screen name? I bet you play Marvel Rivals a lot.
I just don't understand
Me too.
how it's democracy that a bunch of old white people I never voted for...
I bet you play as fucking Jeff the Shark and your only skill is spitting people off the fucking side. Yeah, my girlfriend too.
I just don't understand...
I hope she's not watching.
And how it's democracy that a bunch of old white people I never voted for are removing me from a phone app that provides me great comfort.
The reason I put this in here, it could have been, it could have just been cringe talk. TikTok provides you great comfort. What neurodivergent spectrum issue do you have where TikTok is your comfort?
Me from a phone app that provides me great comfort.
So, let me explain something. The Democratic establishment hates TikTok because it makes them look dumb. Because people like you are associated with them. And they blame you for their loss. Republicans hate it because it's a place where you get to talk all the shit about them you want. So it's going to go. I don't know any other way to put it. I think it's the reasons for it are all completely self-centered. It's an old versus young thing, and the older about to, ant meet boot. TikTok will be back in some form. Don't worry. Something else will provide you great comfort. Try your cat. Great comfort from TikTok. What the fuck? Trans comedy. Their existence is comedy. So when they try to do comedy, it's kind of like it cancels itself out.
What's the most interesting thing you've ever shoved in one of your holes?
I got a pool ball in my mouth once.
I will let you know when that part of the class happens, although I should just say really quickly, my mom did come to this show once, and she came to the show in St. Louis, and it was a smaller comedy club, and do you know, after the show, she was like, you know what I almost said? And I was like, what? And she was like, you.
I'm sorry, did I miss the joke? Was there...
Interesting thing you've ever shoved in one of your holes?
Oh. What? Your mother shoved you in her hole?
I will let you know when that part of the class happens, although I should just say really quickly, my mom did come to this show once, and she came to the show in St. Louis, and it was a smaller
that would be something that came out of one of her holes. You're not funny, and your mother's not funny, and holy shit. Like I said, the existence of a, quote, trans person is comedy in itself. So when they try to do comedy, it kind of creates a negative. It creates a vortex where comedy cannot exist.
You wanna do it in my butt? In my butt? You wanna do it in my butt? In my butt? Let's do it in the butt. Okay.
Now I know why they have that hurt themselves statistic. Just embarrassment because they're not fucking funny. I mean, that's why I have it. Retail madness, ladies and gentlemen. As society breaks down, there are more and more conflicts where people are forced to mingle. Where we buy food and clothes is not segregated to our race or political orientation. So now we get things like this, old versus black fights.
Guys, it's typical of you, bitch.
Yes.
You guys.
Well, that was racist as fuck.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, you old ass hag.
It's a nigga in there.
Well, it's just refreshing to see someone own it.
Race, ho, because
But
you
you a cracker.
You're just
Meanwhile, listen, while you over here trying to come for us, the savage and me could have stole your wallet. Don't snatch, bitch. You left it on the floor.
Oh my God. Thank you. On top of that.
No, get your shit. I don't need nothing from you.
I appreciate you being honest about the savage in you. I guess the Irish Celt in me would have then beat you to death with a stick and called it a shillelagh. If we wanted to take it back to our ancestral roots and shit.
Since you walked in this store, honey.
You shouldn't have hit her with that buggy though, lady, and you grabbed me multiple
Baby,
times.
glad I ain't slide her ass so out.
She gonna try to call the police, but she hit us first.
If she call them, they better bring the
I've been
ambulance.
recording her this
slide
whole
this
time,
bitch.
so it don't matter. Ma'am, you've been recording
Call
for
the
over 3
ambulance
minutes.
too, ho.
And you taking my
I
pictures.
know this
Why'd you
motherfucker
taking
paid
pictures of
attention to your
them?
ass. Like, what y'all do to her? Why she take pictures? Look at her recording.
Hey, she got all y'all pictures,
That
you
shit have
guys.
made world stars. Slide her.
To be honest, she's
I think she wants proof of the crazy black people following her around and harassing her.
mad. My aunt
She knows that you're going to lie about whatever's happening here.
paying for my groceries. I was already here.
9, 10, 12.
Yeah, she was. I don't know what she got going on, but she ran my aunt down with the buggy. She grabbed me. I'm trying to keep my aunt from hitting on her.
I'm sliding around aisle 7.
I was trying to save you, lady. She was finna whoop your ass.
I was. That whole goddamn
She was finna whoop your. Please back up. Go ahead.
You think you're scared?
Please back up out my face.
You don't know if I had to hit you. One hit.
Go.
One hit.
What's low class is your old ass. Stop, auntie. That's you an old bitch.
You know, a lot of people in the Reddit comments were talking trash to this old white lady, but all I saw is an old white lady going like 12-on-1 with the black community inside a Safeway. Very impressive. Most old white people terrified of blacks. This one right here taking the fight to them. All right.
You better be glad you old as fuck. I would have pushed your ass into that motherfucking rail right there.
She keeps saying, you better be glad you're old, or I would have. I can't wait till I'm old enough to where black people don't get violent. I'm just going to walk around saying the N-word all day. Not even because I mean it, just because I can. I went through 80 years of life where I never could just walk into a restaurant and be like, I hate all of you N-words. What age is that where you can do that? I just want to mark it on my calendar.
Get your buggy and go. Go ahead. You're not that strong. Back up. You're in my personal. Auntie, please.
You better watch out, man. This bitch got all the nutrients. She's got the... Oh, she got Oat Crunch Cheerios. She's got the good O's. 2, 3, 4 bottles. 4 bottles of V8. Oh, shit. And some bananas. Throw one of the bananas.
Auntie, please stop. You're in my personal space, ma'am.
You're in my personal space, man.
Back up with this fucking buggy. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you, ma'am. Please go. Please go.
Oh, are those Vanilla Crunch?
Oh, ma'am. I'm
Vanilla Spice Cheerios? Those are my favorite.
trying to say, please go, ma'am. I'm serious.
My HEB stopped carrying them.
She gonna try to call you ignorant and black too, right? I'm trying to help you. You don't know what people got going on. You over here hitting over that damn bug.
And you hit me with the bug. You
Twice.
better
Stop,
on the
auntie,
floor.
please.
Why?
Please don't walk in my space. Please.
Walking your
COVID.
space. That was my
COVID. Please get this lady.
Get her.
Please. You talk about everybody after we done been assaulted multiple times by her.
She hit me on
Yeah, that's why you should say everybody
goddamn buggy.
Because we're black though. You gonna walk up on us first. Get her ass. For real. Get her ass.
Damn. Old versus black. And you know what? I think old might have got the win on that one. Ladies and gentlemen, now in retail madness. Sometimes a woman can give you the power you need. He's having a hard time. Clearly very frustrated.
Y'all don't sell bolt cutters? It'd be a lot easier.
Oh, you fucking bitch. You dumb... ignorant. I don't need your fucking help. Ugly cunt. Holy shit. Well, if he didn't have the power to destroy that lock now, he's definitely gonna have it.
I now take from you your power. In the name of my father and his father before. I order your father. Cast you out!
Do it! Yeah. You know, that's why you need a woman around. Not for all the love, so she will annoy you into having fucking superpowers. But he didn't need, you know, to me, you don't need to have a bitch to give you, like, Dragon Ball anger powers so you can break locks or whatever. You can just do steroids. It's true. Roids can really help. I mean, they may make you act like this, but...
Again, I'll call the fucking cops on you, fucking pussy!
Fuck you, pussy, nigga.
Yeah, say it again!
Call the cops.
Say it again!
You know somebody is relaxed as fuck when they say some shit like that. Fuck you, pussy nigga.
You fucking pussy.
Fuck you, pussy, nigga.
Yeah, say it again.
Call the cops.
Say it again! You ain't that, buddy! Trust me! You ain't fucking that! You ain't all that! You ain't that guy!
Oh my god, I'm scared.
You're a pussy, and everybody knows it! That's why you fucking said something! So shut your fucking mouth! Shut your
Fuck you, pussy nigga.
fucking mouth! Got you on video, bitch! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Oh, he broke his little voice. Oh, that sucks.
Shut up!
That's unfortunate when you're screaming at somebody and your voice just cracks like that.
You make me fucking sick! You're a pussy! You make $0 a month!
Hey, stop. Somebody's gonna hit the lunk alarm.
20 grand, you make nothing! You're a bitch! All those tattoos, but you're still a bitch!
This motherfucker's an advanced shit talker, though.
Still a bitch! Still a bitch! You ain't nothing!
Roid rage.
You ain't nothing! You're gonna be on Facebook tonight, buddy!
You ain't bad! You ain't nothing!
You'll be on Facebook tonight, buddy! Fucking pussy! Shut your mouth next time, bitch!
Yeah, bitch.
Shut your mouth next time! Shut your mouth!
Shut up, pussy nigga.
Shut your mouth! Don't do this. You ain't nothing! Shut your mouth! Pussy! I'm here every day! Every day I'm here, bitch! Every day!
Not anymore. You're about to get your fucking membership canceled. You know, he only pays once a month like you pay once a month. You being here every day doesn't mean shit. Friends, it's time to spend a little of our Saturday night with the cult. No, not the cult of sandwich. The cult of COVID. To this, something or other, they say giving someone COVID is the same as knowingly spreading AIDS.
So how's it been going with that girl you've been dating? Actually, not great. She gave me an STI. Oh, did she not get tested before you were together? Yeah, I asked her to get tested, and I guess she didn't. And she said she didn't have any symptoms, so she didn't think she was sick, and she didn't think she could be contagious. And so, yeah, she got me sick. But she was totally asymptomatic. Yeah, it's like basic sex ed that you can get people sick without realizing that you're sick, you know?
Are you getting to something here?
Yeah, it's really ignorant and dangerous of her. I don't...
You understand that fucking someone when you know you have, like, AIDS or something like that is different from having, like, COVID, which is just spread by, like, touching things.
I don't know if I want to keep dating her.
AIDS can kill, you know, COVID does not ruin your life like a sexually transmitted disease will. That just takes the fun out of the rest of your fucking life. COVID's like a flu you get for a week.
Do you remember last year when we were dating and you gave me COVID? Yeah.
This is why lesbian relationships have more violence. Because in real life, that other bitch would just slap the shit out of her right now.
If you recall, I had been asking you to mask and test before that. Do you remember? Yeah. Yeah, I told you a bunch of times that you could still get me sick and I could still get you sick even if we didn't have any symptoms and weren't testing
Yeah, but if you didn't already have AIDS, it wouldn't matter.
Positive. And you ignored me and you got me sick and you weren't masking in public. But how would I have known that I had COVID? I think that's totally...
I would almost be willing to give up most of the comforts I have in life just to watch people like this die. I know I could survive around a campfire with a couple of guns, hunting my food and growing my food. I could do it. Pretty confident I could do it. A couple people like me, we could probably survive for a while. It would be worth it. Just to watch you die outside the walls, shivering and cold, not even knowing how to start a fire.
Unreasonable. I can't just wear a mask everywhere I go. Yeah, but you require safer sex practices with all your partners. Like, when we first started dating, you said it was a really big deal to you. You always wear a condom or you do STI testing prior to having sex. So I don't understand what the difference is. I mean, COVID's just not that big of a deal. Like, People get the flu every year. They get COVID every year a few times. It's normal. I don't really see how
yeah.
It's comparable.
No, explain it to us, other version of you.
I have long COVID now, and you know that?
What the fuck is that?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry that you got long COVID. I don't think that's very common, though. Are you being serious right now? That's such an ignorant, messed up
Such an ignorant
thing to say. I
hate it when people say ignorant things.
don't understand how this was my fault
Which I don't have teeth and I can enunciate better than you.
if I didn't even have symptoms and I didn't even know I was sick. That's literally what you just said you were upset about with this girl that you're dating, that she didn't have any symptoms, so she said that it wasn't her fault that she got you sick.
I have a question. Is Teddy okay? Tonight, in Around the World, we stop in China first to check out what they would do if they were us. Chinese firefighting drones. With all the drone action that happens, it seems like this would be a no-brainer. You hook a hose to it, and it puts out the fire. I don't understand why this technology is not already in use here. So you're telling me the fucking dragon people of communist China can come up with this shit, but we can't do it? This is what happens when you don't let lesbians be in charge of your fire department. You get fucking robo drones putting out your fires like fucking Demolition Man.
What do you like to play?
Now, you'd be surprised about that, Brad Young. It's a matter of being able to grab and provide suction. So, like, yeah, the teeth do have a purpose when it comes to, you know, eating. Hey, I'm just trying to educate the people. And now we go to Great Britain for the gay parade. I can't believe in a country being taken over by Muslims you have this. Shouldn't there be an explosion somewhere soon? This is very gross, Britain. Why are they looking at me? Oh, no, because... No, I'm not like that. Just because I don't have teeth doesn't mean I'm a target. I'll have the glue is setting on the denture. I'm going to have them back. Hey, we better leave Great Britain. Sandwich is getting a boner. Due to the brain cells that we'll all lose when our brain has to get rid of the memories that we now have from Great Britain, we're going to do a little fun and learning. Fun and learning. When a woman's ready to settle down. We're now at the gynecologist office with Sandwich's sister. I'm sorry, buddy. I know you don't even have a sister. Hell yeah, son. What the fuck? No, I'm kidding. That's how they clean tunnels. Ramblon says, bird flu incoming, all bullshit. Oh yeah, isn't it funny how whenever somebody the Democrats don't like takes power, there's a giant fucking plague that kills a bunch of people? Oh no, all the birds are gone. Oh no. I don't care. I don't care. I don't eat eggs. I eat egg beaters. I eat fake ass egg. So it doesn't matter to me. A carton of that shit lasts me like a month. Fun and learning. The crocodile that crashed a plane.
A crocodile escaped from someone's luggage and onto the back of a plane. This caused panic and made everyone rush from the back of the plane to the front. And this sudden shift in weight caused the plane to lose balance.
The fire rises,
sending it into a nosedive. It crashed into a house near its landing site.
Well, was the crocodile okay?
Killing 20 of the 21 people on
Was the crocodile okay?
On board. But the crocodile survived the
Yes! My nigga!
My nigga, my nigga, my motherfucking nigga, my nigga, my nigga, my nigga, my nigga,
crash, only to be captured and killed later.
Oh, what a motherfucker. Why? The crocodile made it through all that shit, crashed the plane like Bane, and then you crocodile done eat it. Well, if it would have exploded in the air, it probably would have done this.
Chunks of meat began to fall out of the sky in a small Kentucky town. They scattered over a farmer's field, covering a large area. The pieces varied in size, some as big as 2 inches, and others smaller. Some locals even collected the meat and ate
2 inches and smaller? Sounds like my meat.
it, but no one actually knows where it came from. Some believe that a flock of vultures had overeaten and puked mid-flight. But to this day, the Kentucky meat shower remains a mystery.
I think one of your neighbors was fucking with you. Why can't that be the answer? Why it has to be bird puke? Did you find bird puke along with the meat? Was the meat digested? I think your neighbor was fucking with you, pal. And now, ladies and gentlemen, fun and learning. In 1963, this was patented as a way to help women through labor. This was back before women were allowed to, talk about how babies came out.
This table was designed to help women give birth easily, and it's based on a patent filed in 1963.
It looks fun, but I don't think it's going to work.
First, the pregnant woman is strapped onto the table, lying on her back. When labor begins, the table spins at a calculated speed, theoretically using centrifugal force to assist in delivering the baby. The table's speed can reach up to 8G, which is equivalent to forces experienced by pilots during high-speed maneuvers in fighter jets.
A man designed this, who has never watched a birth.
The speed of rotation...
A man with a shocking lack of knowledge regarding the female anatomy designed this.
...is adjusted dynamically, depending on the mother's progress and the baby's position.
That's a fun way to come in the world, though.
This force is intended to assist the uterus in pushing the baby out naturally by supplementing the mother's own efforts. At the base of the
and so the baby has to do a flip.
Rotating table, a soft cushioned receptacle or net is installed to catch the baby safely once it is expelled. The receptacle is designed to absorb the impact and gently cradle the newborn.
So if it doesn't crack the newborn's head, we set up this bell.
Preventing any injuries. The system features a bell that signals when the baby has been delivered.
Because you wouldn't notice otherwise, I guess.
Especially in case medical personnel are momentarily distracted. Once the baby is delivered...
What momentarily distracts you during this shit?
Momentarily distracted. Once the baby is delivered...
This Mary Shelley's Frankenstein table that they strapped you to.
The table is stopped, and the mother is unstrapped. The newborn is immediately taken for standard post-delivery medical checks.
Yeah, make sure it's retarded, because that is the only thing I can come up with the reason you would do this.
The apparatus includes a manual and automatic stop function to halt the rotation immediately if...
What mother would not immediately... Why can't we get it started? She's like, I'm just holding this. This is not a good idea.
Complications occur.
In case this whole thing is a complication.
The system limits the maximum rotation speed to avoid excessive forces that could harm the mother or the baby.
I feel like those type of forces would be required to use centrifugal force to suck a baby from a woman's womb out of her vagina.
The concept was developed by George and Charlotte Blonsky, a childless husband and wife duo with no medical background.
Of course. I told you it was going to have to be somebody, yeah.
George Blonsky, a mining engineer, and his wife were inspired during a visit to a zoo, where they observed an elephant giving birth.
He's like, wouldn't that be easier if we just spun that motherfucker around really fast.
They noticed the elephant moved in a circular, almost spinning motion before delivering its calf.
Yeah, because it's got 4 legs. Like, you'll notice women, if they were cave women, would be squatting, you know?
This behavior
Kind of like moved, Barbie hopping up and down a little bit. You know?
intrigued them and sparked the idea that centrifugal force could assist childbirth.
No, that is not why dogs and elephants and everything with 4 legs makes a little circle. No, that's not why they do. Oh, my God. Oh, wow. Wow, ladies and gentlemen. Well, just ladies. Now I know, you know. Oh, that's next level ignorance. But the same ladies that I was just saying, wow, I'm glad you didn't have to go through that. One of you has to take a bullet for our friend Rick. Not a literal bullet. But our friend Rick is looking for a family. And he would like you, one of you, very lucky ladies out there, to help him with that. We'll put on some music for you, Rick.
Hello.
Hey, Rick. Tell the ladies about yourself.
My name's Rick. I'm looking for a young lady who likes to wear diapers.
Okay. Like how young are you looking?
And they can be with me for the rest of my life.
Well, good news. It's not going to be a long-term commitment.
This way it won't be long.
And he knows it. And he's just looking to make a sperm deposit into the next generation. Any of you ladies finding this attractive here? Colton Woods in the future, gentlemen here?
And I'd like to have a baby by her.
Oh, okay. So you want a woman who's willing to risk her genetic lineage on this?
I want a kid.
Why? God, I hope you don't find one.
I want a baby girl.
Why? So you molest it? I'm sorry, I don't know that about you. You just want a grown woman who wears diapers. Usually those are either babies or in menopause, but... What? Well, Rick, best of luck to you. I'm sure that after enough women see that video, your inbox will be flooded with inquiries. You are truly alpha male material. Women's rage. This woman is angry at James Woods.
Actor James Woods was on CNN a little while ago, and
he's been on a lot of things.
He was crying. He was crying because his house burned down. He said, and I quote, in between tears, "One day you're swimming in your pool, and the next day it's all gone." Well, I'm sure those of us that live paycheck to paycheck are sympathetic.
No, I don't think you are. Something tells me you're not sympathetic at all.
And by the way,
are you sympathetic with Paris Hilton or Whitney Cummings or any of the other stars? What about stars you like? Or is your lack of sympathy just drawn along political lines?
Your misogyny is heavy.
What does that have to... What does hating women have to do with fire?
And your Trumpism is great.
Ah, so you want him to lose everything because of his opinions.
And you basically have told the rest of us you're above it all.
He's never fucking met you.
So? Sorry you don't have a house anymore, James. Maybe you could call Scott Baio. He might have an extra room in his condo.
Maybe.
You'd have a lot to talk about. Thoughts and prayers.
You're making it really hard for me to give a fuck about California right now. This one's angry at America.
You know, I'm still so...
Excuse me, how old are you?
Angry with America that we didn't want a woman in office so bad that we had to elect a fucking convicted felon who doesn't care about anybody except himself when he gets in office.
Ramble on asked that we trust the science. Trust the science, AP. I think he was talking about fun and learning.
He's not gonna help you with anything. He's not. We could have had our first fucking female president and she would have done such a marvelous job in office.
Based on what? She was such a bad candidate, such a horrible, dumb, unqualified piece of shit, that she couldn't beat the guy that you're just describing. Maybe you shouldn't lead in with what a terrible person Donald Trump is before you're like, and Kamala couldn't even beat him.
These next 4 years are literally just gonna be so... I don't even know the word. I don't have words.
Awesome. Profitable.
All I know is that even people who voted for him are not going to be happy with outcomes because he's not going to do the things that he promised because he's a
As long as things don't get significantly worse and I get to watch you cry, I will be at least satisfied.
fucking liar. So, say goodbye to your gas prices being as low as they are right now.
I live in Texas, bitch. We make our own gas.
Because if he tries to do the things he's saying he wants to do, it's going to make inflation 10 times worse.
Drilling and grabbing more resources for our country is going to raise inflation?
We're going to buy Greenland? Okay, that'll make the taxes go up.
No, it won't.
If I hear one...
I don't think you understand what happens when one country takes another. It doesn't, like, make the country less wealthy. It's like the entire reason to take other countries, you idiot. This queer is mad.
Because yesterday, the only person who did not piss me off at Jimmy Carter's funeral...
We get it, you're fucking gay.
...was Karen Pence. Karen Pence. If Donald Trump is such a threat to our democracy, which I believe, which I have seen. I'm in one of the states that is in pre-accordance, pre-obedience, right?
We don't live in a democracy. What state do you live in? So I can alert them about you.
Why is Obama and him laughing? Like, what? There's this level of, like, civility that is killing me.
Yeah, it's almost like it's all a fucking show.
It's like, okay, well, they're not playing by the rules, but we're gonna stay high. We're gonna play by the rules. We're gonna etiquette. Jimmy Carter would have loved this.
Hey, I'm gonna stay high. That's what Don wants me to do. That was a good idea, gay rainbow lady.
You know what? Maybe he would have. He seemed like a wonderful guy. To be honest, I really think if he thought some fascist, someone we've been comparing to da-da-da, came to his funeral and everyone was just like, this is the crew.
Yeah, that should be your clue that he's not a fascist and it's all propaganda.
2 wings, 1 bird. That stuff's really hard. This is really hard for me. With my tism, with my literalness, I don't understand how we're just standing by. But I also do, because with what I've been reading, like, that's how this stuff happened. People conform to try to keep the peace.
Yeah, I know, that's what happened in Harry Potter.
But it's too hard. It makes my tinfoil hat, like, really go on. Because, you know, we all saw something in Kamala's chart. And with how everyone's acting, it just seems like, I don't want you guys to kick me out with the others, but man, if our democracy is at stake, what are they?
It's not.
Doing? Now, you can read Kamala's as either she rose in rank and rose in her authority, possibly someone stepping on her neck, but it seems more like the first. So yeah, my aluminum hat is on. But Karen goddamn Pence, she's the only one that said, no, sir. I don't know how to say this. This is the moon and Gemini and Jupiter and Gemini talking. The big issue is words in conformity and this elitism and this playing nice and this playing like government civility. Remember, they didn't believe Hitler's words and everybody's just kind of like, ho ha ha. Listen to this. Yesterday, I see a video of Trump talking about the imaginary line between U.S. and Canada. On the same day, I see him make a quote about illegal immigrants.
Yeah, because, like, Canadians aren't coming over the Canadian border into North Dakota by the millions. You fucking idiot. This bitch is mad Trump is president.
Like, how is this happening?
Well, you see, you were outvoted. Grow up.
How is he incited an insurrection?
He didn't.
He's a fucking criminal, bro. Oh my god. Anybody else just feel like
So is Biden.
it's fucking like
Trump's dad didn't come around and pardon him, though.
insane to think that the Democrats, nobody objected. God, I'm so red. I guess nobody objected. They're just handing away democracy like
We don't live in a democracy.
our lives don't depend on it.
Democracy is not one of our founding principles.
We are on our own.
You would never survive on your own.
And that is on them. Fucking pathetic. Not one Democrat objected. Not one.
That's right. Time to fall in line. Get a seat on the Trump train, baby. That was women's rage. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for one of my favorite parts of the show. Our arrest video. Put on that Hill Street Blues. Tonight, a sovereign citizen mom finds out that laws, in fact, do apply to her.
On February 29, 2024, officers pulled over a vehicle that had an unidentifiable license plate.
Can you roll this back window down for me? Hello. Hi, can you roll this window down for me? Hi, my name is Officer Fager with the Edgewater Police. The reason I stopped you, he's not in his seatbelt, and your tag is obscured. The top of it, you can't see what it is, and it doesn't come back to anything.
My camera's blocking the top.
Yeah, do you have your driver's license with you? Do you have an actual driver's license?
No, that is my ID. I'm an American State National.
Okay, that's not a thing.
Yeah.
Bane Coop, who is qualified to make this call, reminds us, COVID tards. You can't spread unless you're symptomatic. You got sick because you weakened your body by taking pharma poison. I'm not going to dox motherfuckers, but he may or may not be qualified to make such a statement. I would say you should listen to him. Brad Young says, could you say hi to Lee? I turned him onto this channel a couple years ago. If not, oh well. Hell yeah, I'll say hi to Lee. Well, Lee, a big shout out from me, courtesy of your friend Brad Young here. I'm glad you enjoy the show. I'm glad you're here with us. Lee, you're the shit. You enjoy late night, motherfucker. And as for that person watching with Lee, fuck you. You're not nearly as cool as he is, and we all hate you.
Do you have a registration and valid proof of insurance?
I'm not engaging in the commercial use of the highways or byways, nor am I operating in a for-hire capacity. I'm a foreign national exempt from foreign law under Amendment 11 of both the Constitution and the Constitution of the United States, and I claim all my exemptions.
Okay, so
$70 to our goal.
Do you have any other documentation from the United States government saying that you're exempt from these, or that you're
I don't have my paperwork in the car with me, but I do have it.
Okay.
And that's my form of ID, and those are my private plates on the car.
Okay, this is a passport. Okay, so I'm aware of your group that you're with. This doesn't grant you any rights to drive. I will. Do you have a driver's license in any state in the United States?
No.
No. Okay. Do you have any other documentation? Nothing from the United States government saying you have diplomatic immunity?
My paperwork is at my house.
Okay. Are you aware that in the United States, when you're a diplomat inside the United, are you claiming to be a diplomat? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm a foreign state national.
Right. So.
That's what I am.
So you're a foreign state national.
Yes, and
but
if you run my
you're claiming
passport,
diplomatic immunity, correct?
If you run my passport, you'll be able to see my documents there.
That's
It reflects.
so. Do you have
my
a
status.
driver's license in any state in the United States?
That is my form of ID, sir.
Do you have a driver's license? That's not my question. Do you have a driver's license? You do not. Okay.
No, that is my form of ID.
Do you have a registration or a valid proof of insurance for the vehicle? It's a yes or no question.
No.
Okay. Any particular reason he wasn't seatbelted?
No, he had.
He was hanging out the wind. Yeah, but when we were behind him, he didn't have his seatbelt.
All the way through school.
Okay. Where did you obtain that tag?
From foreign state national guy in Alabama who makes the planes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you're aware that in the United States and in the state of Florida, you're required to have specific tags that actually go to the vehicle and is registered. Are you aware of that?
My private automobile.
Okay.
Those are my
You've been filled with
private
some
planes.
false information. So in the state of Florida, you're required to have a driver's license.
I'm not sure many people are aware.
We are. I have read a lot about the foreign state.
Good night, Hula. Love your booty.
I don't know. I feel like they give people a bad rap because I've been in situations before where I try to explain to them and they keep calling me sovereign citizen and like.
Well, that's what it is. That's what it is.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's not. And when you look it up on the internet, it'll tell you right, but it'll explain it as a
Essentially,
sovereign citizen.
essentially, it's a sovereign. It is a sovereign citizen entity.
Bane Coop says, please, don't believe the medical pros. Half are Munchausen syndrome adjacent. They believe in the pharma updated definition of vaccine.
Do you have keys to the vehicle?
I'd listen to Bane Coop if I were y'all. I know him. He's a buddy of mine in real life, and he knows what he's talking about.
Can you hand me the keys?
No, I cannot.
Okay, step out of the car for me.
That bitch just said roll him up. It's time to go super cop.
Get out of the car. Unlock it. Can you unlock it?
Get that bitch, sir. She's abusing that child.
Step out of the car.
Close my
Step out of the car. Step out of the car. Step out of the car. Stop.
Get away from me! Stop!
Okay, get out of the car now. Get out of the car. Get out of the car now. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get your hands in the back, son. I know something now. I know something now.
Go, go, sovereign traveler!
Your mom's fine, okay? Go back to the
Go,
car.
go, sovereign traveler! Go,
okay.
go, sovereign traveler!
We're gonna come take
with
her
your
to the
abused
dress.
kids, sovereign traveler!
I've already been enough with fucking I don't need her method too. She's the only person I have. Please.
Get back over here.
Please, I'm sorry.
Go back to the car, please. Your mom's gonna be okay. Your mom's gonna be okay. We're not gonna hurt her. Your mom's gonna be okay.
She's the only person I have left. Please.
Okay.
These are my children.
Okay.
Please.
Go back in the car. Get these kids away from me.
They forced me on my car. They dragged me on the floor like an animal. I did nothing at all. I just
Stand up.
picked my children up from
Stand
school.
up. Watch your phone. Walk over to that car.
I can't believe you doing this.
Grab that one too.
There's nothing wrong.
Come here, bud. Come here, bud. Hey,
Leave me alone.
come on. Step over here.
That's right, my man. You defend your mama. Fuck that shit. I like to see the little boy go try to punch the cop. Good. Kick his ass.
Unlock your car. Hey. Take a seat in the vehicle. You have any weapons on you? Purse. No, you don't. It's CC. He's
That's I'm trying to talk to you.
No, but
Why
you
would
weren't
you
listening.
drag me out of my car like that? You didn't know, right?
says he saw the chain.
I'm not a U.S. citizen. Okay, I understand you're doing your job and all that, but I did nothing wrong. And now you're...
You know, this is Florida, and that's a crazy bitch. I'm willing to bet anything this is somewhere close to Paul's house.
forced to be pushing me into
Get
the
in the car. You're under arrest.
Why?
Because you kicked me. Battery on a law enforcement officer. You did. It's on camera. You did kick me. You did kick me.
No, I didn't.
Yes.
You were pushing me, pulling me out of my car.
I'm right here. Yep.
Mr. Yes says for $25. Wow, thank you. The Green Ranger can kick the White Ranger's ass. Change my mind. The Dragon Zord is better than the Tyrannosaurus. Change my mind. Well, I think the Green and White Ranger were the same guy, weren't they? So that should change your mind. I think they were both Tommy. I wouldn't. Power Rangers was a little after my time. I mean, I knew what it was and the pop culture around it, but I didn't come home and watch it every day. I think it was in my early teens when Power Rangers started.
Do you want to play games like this?
I'm not playing any games.
Asking for help. Is he okay?
He's fine.
No.
Do you have someone we can call that can pick the kids up?
I'm trying to call him.
Okay, well, I have your phone. Do you want me to try to call him for you? I'm not going to give you your phone now. What's your PIN? Or you don't have to give me it, but I'm trying to make a phone call for you.
Can I put my pin in?
Oh, look, she's crying now. What happened? I thought you was tough. Be tough. We liked you when you was tough.
Adult male detained. 14.
Just had a female for a search if we have one.
Yeah, I'm sorry, it's going to be for VA. Adult male background said 1446.
No, they arrested me and they have the kids. I did nothing.
Move your foot.
And he dragged me out of my car. They dragged me out of the car.
Why should she take her foot out of your door? You put your foot in my fucking door illegally.
Give me a second. Let me see who I can find.
I'm trying to make a phone call. There's 3 kids in the car. They're freaking out right now.
Where are you going to be? Where are you?
Hi, this is Officer Fager with the Edgewater Police Department. Who am I speaking with?
This is Joshua. What's going on?
Are you Are you husband or father of the kid?
No, don't touch me!
I'm not going to touch you. Are you able to try to respond to take the kid? She's under arrest for battery on a law enforcement officer and resisting an officer with violence.
That doesn't seem like her. I don't understand what's going on.
Okay, well, you can review the body camera footage because it was her. So, do you want to respond to take the kids?
Talk to dad.
Do you want to have a conversation?
My son.
We're calling to get somebody to come pick you up. Do you have a valid license? Do you have a license right now?
I don't use no license, sir.
Huh?
I don't use a license.
Well, in the state of Florida, you have to have a valid driver's license to drive a motor vehicle on the roadway. You understand that, right?
No.
No.
I can see if I can get someone closer. Can you give me 5 minutes?
Sure.
Okay.
Yep, you can just call her number back if you want.
Okay.
Thanks, bud.
Being a police officer is an inherently dangerous job. So when you're told to do something and you tell them no, we're going to then make you do it. That's just the way it works. This whole sovereign...
But it's still not right. They really
You
forced
committed a
me to the crime. I did not hurt anyone. I was not committing a crime.
You committed
They dragged me out
You
of
committed
my
a misdemeanor
car
in the state of
by
Florida.
My legs, like a animal.
Well, you kicked him.
Son of a- Sir, I did not kick him. He's dragging my legs, and I'm trying to pull my legs back to sit up in my seat.
You were
so
driving-
if he got kicked, it was not intentional.
You were driving a motor vehicle that is unregistered in the state of Florida, which is a misdemeanor crime, punishable by jail and fines, so you can go to jail for it.
And you are going to jail for it. You don't have a driver's license in the state of Florida. That's a misdemeanor. You're going to jail for that.
She said she used to have... So she
She's
paid $30. Well, no,
I had to go take a piss. Who's this, the tribal elder?
No, she paid $30 to this sovereign citizen group to get that tag because she's one of the foreign national things, and They told her you don't need a license anymore. You don't have to register. You don't have to do all this stuff.
Ask if it's okay if Maya, their next door neighbor, picks up.
Is it okay if Maya, your next door neighbor? Yes.
Hello.
Hello, are you Maya?
Yes, I am.
Gotcha.
Well, hello, Maya.
6 Alpha 15.
You realize all your cars? Do you have a driver's license?
I do.
Can we see it so we can make sure? You realize in the state of Florida, your vehicle has to be registered, right?
It is registered.
Because it's been documented time after time after time that somebody tries to do this, and it's proven that it's false. It's not true. Okay? But ultimately, at the end of the day, you can't put your hands on a police officer. Not in the United States, not in the state of Florida, not in the city of Edgewater. Okay? There's repercussions to that. All right?
Did you get her on the
No.
sovereign thing, or she?
Well, oh, her? Did she get you onto it? Because she has a tag too.
No, she's me.
She's your neighbor.
Who got it first?
You or her?
She did.
Did she turn you onto it so you could look into this?
No, but that's her own business. But I want to.
Oh, they're multiplying.
Oh, she has a
They're
business
mobbing.
doing it?
No,
that's
it's
her own.
like her
Personal business.
Yeah.
I got you. So she's gonna walk home with your kids. She's not driving her car either. Her car's getting towed just like yours. You guys have to have registered vehicles in the state of Florida. They have to be registered. That's the bottom line.
But here's the other thing you have to understand, right? Her vehicle's being towed.
Yeah, see, Closer, I had the same thought about Maya. Like, that bitch will kill you.
But she's walking home with your kids.
She will eat you.
Because of how she reacted.
Like a snake,
okay?
one
piece. She didn't
piece.
kick me. She didn't put her hands on a police officer. Bring him down.
Hold on a second.
Hey, I'm right here. It's Sergeant Benz. You're gonna be able to take her kids. You're gonna receive a citation for unregistered motor vehicle. Your vehicle's gonna get towed by Edgewater Towing, and you'll be able to walk home with the kids.
Did you hear that? They want to
This bitch got your car towed because you came to pick her kid up.
tow my car.
Oh, that fucking sucks.
They can't tow it. It's not.
And he can hear you on the speaker if you want to say something.
It's a vehicle that has 4 wheels and it's powered by a motor. It is a motor vehicle, sir.
Except it's registered as automobile.
No, sir. It's gonna get towed. She's gonna get a ticket, and she'll be on her way.
Okay, but it shouldn't be towed. But I mean, we're not causing a problem, but it should not be towed.
Well, it's not registered. The Florida registration on it was canceled. So
Damn, got you 2 sovereigns with 1 stone. You cocksuckers. Oh, you fuckers suck, man.
So therefore, it's no longer registered.
Why then she doesn't actually need a registration. It is a private property. It's private automobile. It's a part
And
of a
it's in
trust.
trust.
It is in a
Yes,
trust.
so you keep that in mind.
If you do, I mean,
It's gonna cost you guys a lot.
because you do tow, there are going to be issues. It's in a trust. It's private property. It is not to be towed. If you run her passport, it'll show you that you're not supposed to even question or detain her for any reason.
So we're not questioning her, detaining her. She actually showed up at the traffic stop at the request of the other female to pick up her kids. It was discovered when she got her here that her vehicle was unregistered.
It doesn't have to be registered. We have proof from the Department of Motor Vehicles, from Department of Transportation. It doesn't have to be registered.
They say the Department of Transportation is not real. I don't know what that means.
But again, it does not have to be registered, so please reconsider towing it because that's in violation.
I got you.
Social Observer says having no registration is not a crime. It's a policy violation. A crime needs a victim, and the county corporation is not a victim. Just offset the ledger in court. Yeah, well, I mean, we'll see how it works out in court. If in practice the judge is still going to fucking issue you that fine, I mean, what are you going to do, right?
Okay, I've reconsidered it, and it's still going to get towed, okay?
Are you towing her car as well?
Like, I'm really asking you that question. I'm not trying to be a smartass.
Yes, her car's getting towed. Yeah, she's going to jail. She's going to jail, yeah. She kicked the police officers.
No.
She kicked him.
Hi.
Taking
It
kids.
would really help if you let me take my car.
It's not registered, ma'am.
It is registered.
It's not.
I don't know how to.
Where's it registered?
With the DOT, US DOT, with the transportation, your company, all your.
No, City of Edgewater. We don't work for DOT, ma'am.
I know you don't work, but.
So, well, you said my company. It's not my company.
But it is registered as a private property and it's put in trust, so it should technically be treated differently than cars that are on roads that are in commerce.
Ramble On for Two says, doesn't even an alternator merge? I'm not sure what that means. I'm sure both those cars had alternators working on them. I haven't seen them try to restart it, but we'll assume the alternators work.
Correct?
No.
Yes.
No. What do you mean in commerce? What law are you basing this off of?
Constitutional.
Okay.
I have
The
the
U.S.
right.
Constitution talks about commerce vehicles.
And on Supreme Court, actually, if you have time and you want
Nope,
to
I'm not going to read any of your paperwork. You can bring that to your court date.
Social Observer for 5 says, they issue a bid bond through a 1099-A, and you have to know how to use the 1099-C to offset the ledger. It's all commercial court now, not common law. I think I have one of those.
If you want. But your vehicle is going to be towed
plate,
today.
right? But I do have a right to be without a driver license and without the
That's
registration.
not true. Not in the state of Florida, not in the United
So
States.
I would appreciate if you and you give me your business card.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
My name and everything's like that at the bottom of your ticket. The easiest thing for you to do is when you go to passport.
Do you have any questions or anything else you need to say? Because we're going to get her and the kids out of here before it starts raining.
You better. Social Observer for another 5 says, this is what happens when the ZOG takes over your judicial system. ZOG in this case stands for Zionist Occupied Government.
Okay.
Experience. That's what I can say. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Are we free to go?
Yes, ma'am. Come on, buddy.
1:16 a.m. here in fabulous Las Tejas, broadcasting live from Adonis Paul's Pleasure Palace Hotel, Casino Resort and Gun Range. I'm Adonis Paul, your entertainment director, and you have made it halfway through your late night with Adonis Paul for the 11th, of January in the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, 2025. We met Rick in our first half, and that was a very interesting experience. We just spent some time with a sovereign citizen. Women's rage, fun and learning. We saw some Roid rage as well, trans issues, and we talked about the fires. But when we get back, we've got much, much more to do. Pablo is going to meet Mel Gibson, protests and activism, somebody who's discovered our plan, white pills, and men shutting down the CPS, and this man is not happy about getting his shit repoed.
Shut the no, hell you ain't. Bring me my pistol.
Oh, you better not bring him his pistol. We're going to watch somebody's drugs kick in and do relationship issues, and then, of course, a little cringe talk. Huh. We'll be right back after this quick break.
Buenos dias! It's me, Palo. Palo here today to tell you about Mr. Adonis' website, vivalosteas.com. It's a good website with video and news, and on vivalosteas.com, if you give Mr. Adonis the $5, you can see all of his videos and the archive of the late night, the late hate, the APAM. Is a good value and a good way to help keep late night on air and support creator content for only $5. If Mr. Adonis gets all the $5, then he stopped shaking you down during late night. We appreciate your support and hope that this offering and the price point, which you would never even miss, even at today's inflation rate, will incentivize you to go to vivalostejas.com now and subscribe for the $5, and you can really feel you doing a good thing and helping Los Tejas grow. Gracias, and tell Mr. Adonis Palo sent you. vivalostejas.com. Please subscribe today for only $5. It's like Patreon, but we got kicked off of Patreon.
Hi, I'm Adonis Paul, Food and Beverage Administrator of Adonis Paul's Pleasure Palace Hotel, Casino Resort, and Gun Range. Today I am here to invite you to check out the greatest spectacle on earth, my show, Late Night with Adonis Paul. In recent years, late night television programs have become the worst thing in the long distinguished string of terrible things crapped out by Hollywood to subdue your better judgment. But luckily, I've arrived to change the game. Late Night with Adonis Paul is the greatest live, interactive, animated adult internet clip show available for free on social media.
10!
Do you like comedy? We have that. People getting hurt? Yep. Hard-hitting social issues? Sure. Politics? Yeah, I guess sometimes. Mostly naked dancing girls and gratuitous profanity? Whoa, yeah!
Fuck you, Mr. Adonis!
We broadcast live from my town, fabulous Los Tejas, where you can meet the citizens of Los Tejas like my best friend and personal assistant, Pablo.
Hello!
You need to shut the fuck up when grown folks is talking.
That's enough out of you. He's not really my friend. But you can be my friend and cause him great physical pain by playing dirty slots and sending this little jerk packing. Or just come hang out in the chat with the finest people planet Earth has to offer. You see, friends, late night is not just a show. It's a one-of-a-kind experience that you have to see, hear, and feel for yourself. It's like a cheeseburger for your brain. It's not good for you, but it tastes good, and after the crap you endure on a daily basis, I'm pretty sure you're miserable. In fact, I've targeted this ad at you to ensure I'm talking to very unhappy people open to subliminal suggestion. Hey, you, don't kill yourself. Come watch Late Night Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday on the Adonis Paul channels on YouTube and Rumble. We're all very upset. It's a very emotional time. Just chill. I have now given you a reason to keep living, and you owe me. Well, friends, it's been fun. But my responsibilities as a top-tier food and beverage administrator for a fictional hotel don't leave me a lot of free time. Come see what all the talk's about, and I'll see you on Late Night. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back once again to your Late Night with Adonis Paul for the 11th of January in the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, 2025. I'm Adonis Paul, your entertainment director here at the Pleasure Palace, making sure that you stay entertained for the next hour or so until it's time to go break out and hang out with Trader Horn. But until then, you are, of course, all my children here tonight, and I plan to take good care of you. Ladies and gentlemen, if you take good care of me, that is. Now, of course, Sandwich has provided us with some extra videos for tonight. We're going to create a meat sandwich section and throw it over here in the second half. But let me give you a taste of things to come anyway.
And now for a taste of things to come.
Well, we're going to kick it off by meeting Sandwich and watching some Sandwich-approved videos. Then Pablo, our friend Pablo here, is going to meet Mel Gibson. He took a little trip out to L.A. to go report on the fires, ended up meeting a celebrity. Wow, good job for you, Pablo. Protests and activism will follow that, and then a shop owner versus a cameraman. I just can't get enough of this shit. We take a look at a kid who's still out there somewhere, and then a man shuts down the CPS. They discovered our plan. White pills come after that. We're going to need those. One man is not happy about getting his vehicle repoed. We're going to watch the drugs kick in on somebody else, do relationships, New York City, the brand, and then Cringe talk. Give me a little taste of that.
I have an appointment for my COVID vaccine.
Of course you do. Wow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as always, streamelements.com/, link in the description, my Ko-Fi, Rumble chats, and of course, those Stream Elements, no super chats, are going to be available for another couple of months for me. Taking a little bit of a financial hit because of Clam. Please help me recoup from that with one of those other payment processors. Random Dude 445 says, kill Pablo, then kill me, AP. I can't take the cringe. No, no. Okay, you want it in that order. I assume you just want to see him die first. And now, sir, if you wouldn't mind, please don't move. I don't want to miss and leave you a tard. I don't want you to know when it's coming. He's dead. That worked. That worked great. All right. That's the type of fun we have out here at the Palace, ladies and gentlemen. We'll kill you. In the cartoon world, not in the real world. That's not a threat to anybody. Not a legally actionable one, at least. Mr. Yes says, oh God, the Nephilim look like clowns. Yes, indeed. That's why they make sure that they want you to call them they, them. That's demons. Amy, it's good to see you out there. Sandwich joining us in the YouTube chat. Some reported talked Steve Gutenberg and didn't know who he was. Yes, Maggie May, we saw that on the last show. Very entertaining stuff. Fuck you, Cooler. AP literally said he was on. Or are you that stupid, says Irish Diesel. What? Cooler King, thank you for informing us, Mr. Obvious. What? There's a fight? I do love a good fight in the chat. Chuck stopped the show at Breakfast Club because he wasn't feeling well. Oh. Well, that sucks. Chuck wasn't feeling good, so we stopped doing Trader Horn tonight? Aw. Well, I think we can all feel a little disappointed about that. Aww. But we're going to move on. Because life moves on, friends. That's what life is all about. Our suffering, my suffering, Chuck's suffering, it means nothing. I've got to continue giving this gift to the world. Late Night with Adonis Paul, ladies and gentlemen. The greatest live animated clip show in the history of mankind. I say this with all the humility that it deserves. Let me count up my shekels, my ducats. And I'll tell you how much more we require. Ladies and gentlemen, I need $30 more in order to drop another bomb. Now you guys figure out who's going to take care of that. While I put on these Adonis Paul dances.
Another word for pirate treasure.
Well, I think it's booty. 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 That's what it is.
Yes, I got more bounce in the fucking bump, and then you wanna know why? Because I'm motherfucking trucking.
Lil' Kim not a whore, but I sex a nigga so good he gotta tell his boys. When it come to sex, don't test my skills, cause my head game had you head over heels. Give a nigga the chills, haven't paid my bills. Find matching Lambos with the same color wheels. When I ain't out shopping, spending dudes, see nope. I'm in the crib giving niggas deep throat. Tonight, Lil' Kim gon' have you in the zone. Girls, call your crib, I'm answering the phone.
Vulcanize the whoopee stick in the ham wallet. Cattle prod the oyster ditch with the lap rocket. Batter dip the cranny axe in the gut locker. Retrofit the pudding hatch, ooh la la, with the point swatter. If I get you in the loop when I make a point to be straight with you, then in lieu of the innuendo, in the end, no, my intento, I'm Brazilian wax poetic, so pathetically. I don't wanna beat around the bush. Foxtrot, uniform, Charlie, Kilo. Foxtrot, uniform, Charlie, Kilo. Marinate the nether rod in the squish mitten. Power drill the yippee bog with the dude piston. Pressure wash the quiver bone in the bitch wrinkle. Cannonball the fiddle cove, ooh la la, with the pork steeple.
It's time to get started with our Late Night with Adonis Fall second half, number one in Rumble podcasting when nothing else is on. Gotta love those titles that we didn't really have to earn, ladies and gentlemen. They, you know, the clout spins just as well out here. I'm very proud of Pablo for once. He did a good job. I gave him a real body and sent him to the real world to go report on California, and he didn't do what I asked him to do because he's a fucking pendejo. But, ladies and gentlemen, he did meet Mel Gibson. Holy shit, Pablo. Take it away.
I am here helping my friend Mel Gibson, el del Patriota. Mel Gibson. Are you Mel Gibson?
Yes. Why? Stop bothering Mel Gibson, Pablo.
Fuck you, Mr. Adonis.
No, you did a good job. That really is him.
Oh, yeah. Yes. El del Patriota. You perform in the Patriota?
Mel Gibson, he's gay.
Mr. Adonis, stop!
I'm kidding.
The Patriot?
That's it.
Oh my god.
You want Patriot? That's really the last movie you remember from him is The Patriot? See! That's your favorite movie, huh? The one where he kicks, because they're kicking someone else out of America and not you, I imagine. Yeah, that works. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Long time ago.
Long time ago, yeah. Why are you alone?
Huh?
Why are you alone?
Why are you?
Yeah, Pablo. Why are you alone?
I'm sorry, Mr. Adonis.
You should be. You're asking stupid fucking questions, Pablo.
I am alone because I'm not famous.
I like being alone.
Oh, yeah, sure. Oh my god, this is a lucky day for me.
I don't know. Yeah? What if I rob you?
Oh, Pablo, but you're gonna get robbed by Mel Gibson.
Pablo not scared.
Yeah, I bet you are. He'd whoop your ass, man. Quit playing.
Yeah, you are, man.
What kind of Mexican are you? You can't even change your fucking tire. You have to have Mel Gibson come change your fucking tire.
Pablo es guato.
Ah, that makes sense. Yeah, you are a worthless fucking guato.
Gibson.
Okay, I just need to. Hey, can you shine that light on this?
Yeah, could you at least like shine the light like a bitch? Come on, Ralphie, put the nuts in the fucking hubcap.
Pressure gauge.
Okay, let me help you.
Oh, Pablo, you have embarrassed us in front of Mel Gibson. Fuck you, puto. Oh, well, you know what I didn't do? I didn't make an asshole of myself in front of Mel Gibson. Fuck you, Mr. Adonis. You know what? You did good today, man. I'm just fucking with you. You did a good job. You actually met somebody. I'm proud of you. Now stop talking. You're not allowed to talk for the rest of the show. Protests and activism. It's time to go to Bakersfield, California, where Mexicans protest. They're protesting against Donald Trump and his immigration policies that are going to come and affect their illegal community. If you want us to give a fuck about you staying in our country, maybe you shouldn't wave nothing but Mexican flags. You know what you're telling us? You want to take the place over, not integrate. That makes us want to get rid of you. All Donald Trump has to do is point at you assholes and show a picture of you fucks and go, yeah, we're kicking these fuckers out. They're waving the flag of a foreign nation in our country in protest that their illegal asses should just get to stay here. That's called invasion. I would love to see ICE just break up this crowd the way they used to break up fucking protests in the 60s. Remember that shit? Be like, hey, you know, I saw a Mexican person waving a Mexican flag. You know, you had to at least check them. They weren't waving an American flag. If you had brain one in your fucking beaner heads, you would be waving American flags right now. That you'd be saying, I want to be an American. We're proud to be Americans. We're the fabric of this country. That's an argument that, like, holds water. You're over here like, no, we want to be Mexico. Fuck you. We don't want to be Mexico. It's not racist to say we don't want to be Mexico. We live right next to Mexico. If I wanted to go be a Mexican, I'd live in Mexico. If I wanted to live in Mexico, Mexico exists. And I could go live there. And so can you.
Gracias, gracias.
If you want to wave that fucking flag, there's an entire fucking country to the south waiting for you. We'll give you a free flight.
Ay, 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 papantla. Esta estuvo buena,
These are California Mexicans, man. I very rarely do I see Texas Mexicans pulling this shit.
Bueno. Sí. El canal es usted. El mitote migrante. El mitote migrante.
And I don't hate Mexicans. Don't get me wrong. I do not have any hatred for Mexicans. I just do not want to live in fucking Mexico. And if millions of people are always pouring over the border, I'm going to wake up one day living in fucking Mexico. Do you know what made Mexico's problems? Mexican people. In the end, that is the case. Protests and activism. Intolerance.
Ma'am, can you stop? Can you stop doing that? Can you stop doing that? Stop being intolerant.
This queer believes she's got as much social pity credit as a black man who's a Christian. So it evens out because he's got like a hated thing about him, so she's allowed to like touch him and stuff.
Stop being intolerant, man. You're being very intolerant, man. Man, you're being very intolerant. Ma'am, you're being very intolerant.
I've had enough of
Ma'am, you're being very intolerant.
Then just walk away, ma'am. Walk away then.
Defend yourself and whack her over the head with that fucking stool.
Yeah, stop. You're being very intolerant, ma'am.
Intolerant, ma'am. This is intolerant.
Then just walk away.
Why are you? You're gonna hurt somebody because you're tired of what you don't. Man, you're very bigoted, man. Get away from me. Yeah.
Start chanting that she's a Nazi and point at her and chant she's a Nazi. That's what they would do to you.
Very bigoted. This is why.
If they outnumbered you, they'd be screaming that you were a fucking Nazi right now. Do it to her. See how she likes it.
This is why Christ came down the cross is for people like that. People who are so bigoted, my friends. You can't even act normally with at least decent decorum around people who disagree with you.
Huh. The same people that want you to accept them dancing down your streets butt naked can't deal with a street preacher. And now one of my favorite new things to watch. Somebody with a camera outside of somebody else's business. Arguing with the business owner.
Whatever you're doing, just don't block the doorway.
Don't block my
Don't
doorway.
touch my shit, man.
Don't
touch my shit, bro.
Don't.
You don't want to touch my shit.
You don't want to step in front of my
Don't
doorway.
touch my shit.
You're in
No one was asking to fuck you and touch your shit, sir.
house. Like, this is my house, dude.
I don't care if I'm in your
You know, you're a pretty big, you're kind of a pussy for somebody with Ronin written on your camera.
You're in my house. Like, this is my house, dude.
I don't care if I'm in your What the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
He's blocking my doorway.
He got the spray.
You just assaulted me. Look what you just did to my camera.
He did nothing to your camera.
Get this on film.
The camera is fully functional. He broke nothing.
Am I serious?
Why don't you just tighten your fucking your camera stand back up, buddy? Tighten that little screw on the side before your camera falls. That's what you want to happen, right? You want your camera to fall off it so you can blame him?
Broke my camera for no reason.
You didn't break
I'm
your
out here
camera.
selling you stupid socks, and that's what you do.
Just got maced by this guy.
That's right.
While I love this guy for fucking with these people, I also must acknowledge that he is an asshole.
Just got maced by this guy. I didn't break your camera. I moved it out of the way.
No, you just broke my
I
camera.
told you
bro.
to not.
You have no right to come out on the sidewalk and bother people for filming. That is a fact. However, if you just stuck a camera in the face of my business for a while, I would be curious why you were doing that. I'd probably come out and ask. And if you were just a dick right off the bat, yeah, it might cause a little conflict.
Not standing in front of my door.
You could just be like, yeah, I'm just filming B-roll. I'm like, oh, okay. And just walk off.
Because you're blocking my customers from being in my store, and you just maced me.
That's right. You just assaulted me.
You assaulted me.
Okay, yeah, tell yourself another story. You're on two cameras, bro. Unbelievable. What was the point of what you just did?
I think all of these motherfuckers are just a little too comfortable. You're all in danger. Because this kid is still out there somewhere. Heroes. Tonight in Heroes, this man shuts down the CPS.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good. We spoke to a lawyer, so we're going to decline your interview.
Okay. Can you tell me a little bit?
I feel very comfortable always not being on the Child Protective Services sides at this point. Their job is to make money by breaking up families.
About why that is?
No.
Okay. I'm a little bit surprised. Last time we were here, all good.
They are used as a tool for revenge by estranged family members, by ex-spouses, shit like that, and very rarely do they do any good in society. Fuck you if you work for the Child Protective Services. And me, hey, look it up. I've never had any trouble with the Child Protective Services. I'm not saying this because of any kind of personal fucking beef that has happened in my life. No inconvenience was done to me by the CPS. But I've seen it done. A lot.
I don't care. We talked to our lawyer, and unless you have a warrant signed by a judge, and you can't come in.
That's not how we're
Okay, well.
I just was concerned about a little bit of fighting and.
I know, and that's what you said a month ago, and when you said everything was fine, and two sheriffs came on two separate occasions. I noticed you don't have a sheriff with you again.
Yeah, I know.
So you're supposed to do that. So you're breaking protocol. I know the law. I spoke to a lawyer. I spoke to sheriffs.
Okay, who's your lawyer?
You don't have to know anything that I give you.
Okay.
You don't have to know anything that I say.
I guess I'm just.
Do you have a warrant?
No.
Okay, thank you so much, and have a good day.
Okay.
Wrecked.
Maybe if CPS would help people, do their job instead of breaking up families and taking money for doing it, then we could be on their side again. Maybe if people got prosecuted for falsely calling them, they wouldn't be 80% of the time just a tool for revenge by an ex-spouse. Well, your ex lied, so we have to follow up 19 times, inconvenience you, blah, 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 blah. Now you got to see a judge. Again, none of this happened to me, but I've seen it happen a few times. And if I've seen it happen personally a few times, it's happening too much. Statistically speaking, I don't know that many, abusive pieces of shit. Even if everything that the people I knew said were lying, I should never know 3 of them. I don't know anything else to say. I don't know what else to say about it. I fucking hate this organization. I also hate people that dig up in my plans, my schemes. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been exposed. Laura's illegal cousins and uncle have found my minions of the night. Oh, they're just babies. Leave them. Babies. Aw, little bats. Look, they don't want to hurt anything. They just want to eat bugs and fruit. Bats are really good for nature. You should all have a bat box. Spray a little bat pheromone in there. Put it on the side of your house. They're fun. They're fun to watch. They just want to hang out during the day and then go fly at night and eat bugs. I infected them all with disease, though, so we'll see if they let them go or not. Huh? Well, that was terrible. We need white pills, ladies and gentlemen. Throw some white pills in, Pablo. This dog has no idea the type of reward he's going to get for putting up with this crap. Shazam! Nom nom. That good boy. More. Thumbs up. Well, I think he liked it. Next in white pills. Some kazoos. Here we go.
What the hell is that? What the f***? He messed with my car again. Literally, I'm gonna kill him.
Anonymous comes in for 10 and says, Western society is Christian society. Hail Christ. Agreed. Thank you, Anonymous. $25 to drop that bomb. This man is not happy about getting his vehicle repoed.
Shut the hell you ain't. Give me my pistol. Look up on that chair, baby, my God.
Oh, no. Uh-oh. The fat black guy from Breaking Bad wants his gun.
You ain't. Give me my pistol. Give me my pistol. Give me my pistol.
Unc, no.
Look up on that chair, baby, my God.
Unc, no, please. Hey. It ain't worth it, Unc.
Hey. Bring me my pistol. Bring me my goddamn pistol.
Who's going to take care of little Nene? And a little whip?
You goddamn right. But you illegal what you goddamn did. Bring me my pistol. Look up at that chair, baby, my goddamn.
No one's going to bring you the pistol, Unc.
I got a goddamn license. Hey, don't get.
Wow, Unc, I'm sorry that happened to you. You'll just have to go. You just have to pay the bill and go down to the impound yard. No one's gonna get you. In fact, Unc, put it down. Unc, put it down. Sit your ass down. You know why it's faster than me. 1:49 a.m. here in fabulous Las Tejas, broadcasting live from Adonis Paul's Pleasure Palace Hotel, Casino Resort and Gun Range. I'm Adonis Paul, your entertainment director, begging you for $25 at my Ko-Fi, or at those Rumble Rants, or even Stream Elements. It all helps. Thank you in advance. This person's dope kicked in. That's Aunt Susan. That's Sandwich's Aunt Susan. I didn't even know she went down to the beach. I should have known that's Sandwich's truck. You brought her down there, huh? He will argue a Ford Ranger is not a pussy truck forever, but... This is as much respect as they're due. Someone's Molly kicked in. This is why you shouldn't take it during the daytime. Hallucinogens are kind of better a nighttime game, man. Too many people, too many police. Wow. Wow. Well, that lady needs a lesson. But the only way she's going to get it is if she finds a good relationship. Let's talk about relationships. Tonight in relationships, teaching women lessons.
Yeah, come on. What? Faster.
It's only 5 seconds.
Yeah, not so easy, is it?
What do you mean faster?
Faster. 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 Harder.
Every woman needs to experience this.
Yeah, I can't do it.
How long can you last? Go.
Are you kidding me? All that big talk?
How long?
20 seconds.
What is it?
You're 20 seconds.
Only 20 seconds.
You talk all that shit to us. 20 seconds is all you could do that fucking motion for.
Faster.
It's only 5 seconds.
It's not as easy. There's all kinds of considerations. The softness of the bed. If there's sheets on the bed, that shit can make your knees slide. If the height of you, the woman. There's all kinds of physics going on you don't understand. Is it a waterbed? Is it a foam mattress or a springy mattress? All these are all calculations the male mind has to make to do this for you. And have the physical ability to perform this while figuring all that out.
Come on.
What?
And trying to pay attention to what you like.
Faster.
It's only 5 seconds. What do you mean faster?
Faster. 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 Harder.
Yeah, I can't do it.
Are you kidding me? All that big talk?
How long is it?
You're 20 seconds.
Only 20 seconds.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Really?
I can't do it anymore.
Really? I thought you were gonna do something.
What do you mean?
Yeah. Yeah. 30 seconds. Keep going harder.
I'm sweating again.
Harder.
I can't.
I can't even with you.
Oh, I can't.
I don't want to hear it no more.
That woman learned an important lesson about men. But this woman already seems to understand us pretty well.
This is a hot tip for the ladies. Men love quests. No, I know, not all men, but most men, okay? And all the men I want in my life, they like quests. Most men hate puzzles, but they love quests. Most men don't want you
That's true.
to be coy and confusing and elusive. They want you to...
Yeah, we don't want to figure out what you want. We want you to tell us what our fucking quest is so we can go out like a dog, grab the duck, the metaphorical duck for you, and bring it home so we can get head pats, which is a metaphor for blowjobs.
Have very clear quests that you tell them, this is exactly what I want you to do this, and I will be happy when you do it. My friend was telling me that her boyfriend offered to scrape off her car the other day. And I was like, oh, that's so nice. She's like, yeah, I told him not to, but I thought it was nice he offered. And I was like, oh, you told him not to? She's like, yeah, I didn't want to be difficult and inconvenience him. And I'm like, but didn't he happily offer to do it? And she's like, yeah, but I told him I didn't want him to. I'm like, oh, you didn't want him to? Like, you wanted to do it yourself? And she's like, no, I would have loved if he did it for me, but I didn't want to be difficult. And I'm like, honey, you have to remember, men love quests. If you don't want him to do something because you want to do it yourself, that's totally fine. But do not squash yourself down and deny yourself for no reason. Instead, let them do the quest for you and then be super appreciative and kind and happy about it. Nothing makes a man happier than completing a quest for you.
We do love to complete quests. This bitch is right.
And you being happy and appreciative.
This is why video games and masturbation can completely obliterate women in our lives.
About it. So when he offers to scrape your car
Good RPG, we can forget about you for a while.
off, say, That would be amazing. Thank you so much. And
yeah, she'd be tolerable. She'd shut the fuck up. She's got a good understanding of how to like handle a man.
And when he comes in, tell him thank you. That just made my day so much brighter. Maybe make him a warm cup of coffee so that it's ready right when he comes in. It's like a video game, okay? He did his quest and then you gave him a resource in return. He leveled up in the game. He's winning now. You gave him the gift of winning. When a man loves you, nothing will make him happier than knowing he made you a little happier.
No, that's true. If Leaf doesn't confuse me with bullshit and just tells me what she wants and I just can get it for her and make her happy, I'm very happy to do that. We just don't want to argue with you.
A quest. I'll be like, ooh, ice cream sounds so good right now. My husband will be like, I can go get you some. I'm like, no, you don't have to do that right now. He's like, are you sure? I'm happy to. My first instinct is, no, I don't want to inconvenience him. But if I want that ice cream and it will truly make me happy to get that ice cream, I should let him go on that quest. It will not inconvenience him. It makes him feel like he's winning the game.
I can appreciate that more than a bitch who's like, no, I don't. And then gets mad at me for not going.
Don't be a jerk. Don't make people do things for no reason. Be appreciative and happy when somebody puts that effort in for you. But honey, they love a good quest.
I do love a good quest.
Why do you think there's so many memes of boyfriends and husbands filling a girl's water cup?
Why can't your quest ever be like, put me together a classic car? Because then I could learn how to do that. Amos Moses probably popped in the chat like, there is no way you will ever fucking... No, he's right. No. New York City, the brand. Ladies and gentlemen, New York City. You gotta love it. Here, we're just gonna send the camera to any random corner.
You need the belt, man?
Yeah,
I need the belt.
Yeah. Hold on.
Oh, man.
Hold on, Sean. Hold on. You. Oh, wait. I got y'all back up a little quick, Sean.
Belt that.
Go ahead.
This motherfucker trying to go back to this Amistad slave shit.
I y'all back up a little quick.
Gotta whip a motherfucker.
Belt that.
Go ahead.
Belt that.
Uh-oh. Raro. You getting whipped by a nigga in a Ninja Turtle backpack. He beat some kid to get that backpack on the way here. Friends, I'm gonna find some big titty dancers for you. This is gonna get bad.
Vulcanize the whoopee stick in the ham wallet. Cattle prod the oyster ditch with the lap rocket.
Cooler King says if a bitch gives me a quest, I better see a wizard sleeve. Nice. To Cringe Talk.
Hey besties, you know what time it is. Help me pick out my shower routine for the night. Tonight I want to do an all vanilla scented shower routine, so let's go ahead and get right into it. As always, I'm starting with the Dove Sensitive Skin Beauty Bar for my first cleanse. Now I need to pick a body scrub, and I'm obviously going to use the vanilla one from Tree Hut. This scrub is literally so good. It pairs very well with any scent you could think of. Now it's time to pick a body wash.
Look at her fat fucking hands.
Haven't used this one in a while. I am going to use warm vanilla sugar from Bath & Body Works, and I need a restock soon because I'm almost out of this. And not too much on my warm vanilla sugar. I know some of you guys don't like her, but I will always love her, so not too much on my girl. Now I have to pick a body lotion, and I will be using this one right here. I am going to be using Vanilla Bean from the lotion company. This is one of my favorite lotions by them. This is going to go so nicely with this routine. For some extra moisture, I will be using a body glaze. I just have to find the one I want to use, and she is right here. So I will be using the Vanillionaire body glaze from Canvas Beauty. Now I need to pick a body oil. Oops, wrong drawer. Okay, here are all my Canvas Beauty body oils, and I'm going to use this one right here. I will be using the So Very Very Vanilla from Canvas Beauty. These body drops are so good. Now I need to pick a body spray, and I'm going to use this one right here because I haven't used this in a while. This is Bare Vanilla Untamed from Victoria's Secret. This is more like a spicy vanilla, and it is so good. Last, it's time to pick a perfume, and I'm actually going to pick a perfume from this little island thing. I see the one I want to use. So for perfume, I'm going to be using Vanilla Vice from Sniff. This is one of my all-time favorite fragrances. Okay, besties, here you have it. Here is my vanilla routine for tonight. Let me know what you think and what scent I
think you smell like shit. I think this is so fucking over the top. Stallone should come in and arm wrestle you to win or take it all. Cringe talk.
Look at this. Oh, perfect. Oh my God. Isn't it great? Chris! I know, it's my dream. I have goosebumps everywhere.
I hope you're happy with your choices. Cringe talk.
I have an appointment for my COVID vaccine.
This is the type of weirdo still getting COVID boosters. Cringe talk.
So he got accused, and then he got convicted, but he still wasn't a felon. And now he got sentenced, but he's still not a felon, right? Even though he's officially on the legal docket, a felon. We have our first felon president running our country when felons in our country can't even get a job at McDonald's half the time.
Just a question, when is it going to be enough shit in your face? Cringe talk. I don't know what to say. I'm overpowered with the smell of stank booty and cocoa butter. Cringe talk. When is it going to be fucking enough for you people? Cringe talk.
I feel like a lot of people are fat phobic because they know how sexy it is and they feel insecure. Me personally, when I'm looking in the mirror, I look at my tummy and my... I'm like... That looks good. I love that. I love that. It looks sexy. That looks sexy.
Well, judging by your standards of sexy that you set for your face, it would disgust the rest of us. Cringe talk. Sandwich, stop sending me these, okay? And stop sneaking them into cringe talk. Cringe talk.
Being the prettiest girl in a restaurant means everyone's going to stare at you.
That's what they prefer. I don't touch no wheel cause I got a chauffeur. First class, how I get around the world. Just miss me with the drama, unless you come me with the commas.
Literally no one's staring at you. You're not very attractive, and if they did, they're probably wondering why you're filming everything. Cringe talk. Yo, man. I think we just got fucking camera raped by the damn Rizzler. Cringe shock.
Okay, no, I just saw a video saying if you're neurodivergent, you write like this. And I literally check every single box. So supposedly you're supposed to hold a pen like this, like a tripod. No, I hold it like this. I have like a callus from pushing and holding. You also write.
Oh yeah, Sam sent me a bunch of videos I was gonna play. We'll do that right after Cringe talk.
Like half cursive.
Fuck it.
Half
Chuck ain't on.
print. And then
Do whatever we want.
apparently people write with the paper straight like this. What? No. 90 degree, hovered over, slamming in. I mean, I've been diagnosed ADHD by a professional, but for some reason, this diagnosis from TikTok, from a stranger, just really confirmed.
Yeah, because you're an idiot. You're so happy to claim you have some kind of disorder. Neurodivergence isn't real. It's a cope that women use. It's a way to justify their shit behavior. Cringe talk.
Have you ever had somebody fuck you up so bad that you went to the federal fucking government, the federal government, and became an expert in the abuse that they put you through, and then filed a federal case against your trafficker and the billionaire that he sold you to? Thursdays are for taking down the patriarchy.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go out on a limb and not even knowing your story and say that you were not sex trafficked. It's just that I can't imagine even the world's greatest pervert wanting to have sex with you. Friends, it's time to meet Sandwich. Tonight in Meet Sandwich. Videos submitted by Sandwich for the rest of you. First up, this video. I have no idea what they are.
Sing along if you think my friends are attractive. Well, that sounds simple enough. I look forward to singing, madam. Okay, here we go. Okay. Maybe the next one. I'm sure you have a nice personality, Carly. Annalie, and you. Okay, I'm starting to think there's not going to be any black guys here.
All right. Next up in Meet Sandwich. Did he already leave? Where are you, Sandwich? You not even enjoying your own videos? I think there's a C-130 doing a dump. Soak the whole block. The it goes and just scoop. Is this one of those scooper planes that scoops up more right out the ocean and comes and dumps it? Because I feel like they could achieve that with like a flex pipe. You know, they're right next to the ocean. I'm not a very smart man though. Next up in meat sandwich, this guy who ain't playing around.
What will you be doing in the briefings? A list of deportees?
We'll be doing what the current administration isn't doing, Byron. We're going to be transparent with American people. You know, we've said, President Trump has said, we're going to concentrate out of the gate on public safety threats and national security threats. So we want to tell the American people exactly what we're doing, who we're arresting, and how we're going about this. You know, a lot of people are claiming, you know, this mass deportation is going to be inhumane and it's racist. We're going to show the American people we know how to do this, and we're going to do it the right way. So we're going to be very transparent, letting the American people know exactly what we're doing every week.
We're not fucking around. This is your opportunity to leave on your own. Do not make us come kick you the fuck out. Two 10 a.m. here in fabulous Las Tejas, broadcasting live from Adonis Paul's Pleasure Palace Hotel, Casino, Resort, and Gun Range. I'm Adonis Paul, your entertainment director, and you have made it all the way through your late night with Adonis Paul for the 11th of January in the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, 2025. Pretty amazing night. We've had pretty good show, if I do say so myself. We did Cringe Talk, saw a bunch of people argue, sovereign citizen got arrested in front of her kids, did some fun and learning, trans issues, retail madness, free delivery, bad moms. We talked about the fires. Pablo met Mel Gibson. Ladies and gentlemen, if you missed any of it, feel free to go back and watch. In fact, I encourage you to do so. I do not know what's on after this, ladies and gentlemen, to be honest with you. Chuck isn't on, so I was just going to get high and probably try to find a movie or some TV I haven't seen in a while and go to sleep watching that. You're free to do whatever you want to. But whatever it is that you do, you have to do it outside of my studio. Because late night for tonight is over. We'll be back on Monday to rock your world again. But ladies and gentlemen, until then, I'm Adonis Paul, your entertainment director. And I thank you for inviting me into your homes to entertain you the last 3 hours. As always, I remind you, don't kill yourself. And later!